Oh, Mary can get on now. Hey, double A. Yeah, good. Thanks, you guys. You probably, if you weren't trying to get on, you wouldn't have noticed any difference. See, now you guys are on. Oh, now it just showed up. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, can you hear me okay? Hope Mary can get on. I bet that's just a glitch on her end. That'd be my guess. But you never know. Oh, good. Thank you. And I got rid of that stupid chat icon. Crystal clear. Now that's what I want to hear. Now we're talking. Crystal clear. And I think Michelle is having a couple problems too. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? How you feeling? Hey, Andrea, how are you? Having a couple technical difficulties, but I'm not watching the game. I don't even know what the score is. Who cares? Stephanie, you feeling much better? I've had a sore throat for about 3 weeks. Well, 2 weeks Friday. I feel like tired. Hey, Mary. Mary, try to do it again. See if it lets you on. Hey, Don, how you doing? Oh, that's good. Did you find a better place to rent? Were you able to do that? Mark, why didn't you put a link to your thing last night? Yeah, I know the feeling, Wolfgang. Why didn't you put a link to your rock thing last night? I didn't think you were going to do one because you were still hurt. Shooting down balloons, unidentified objects. Yeah, welcome to my world. Mary, you didn't upload your videos, did you? I looked last night and this morning, I think, and there wasn't any new uploads. Wow, good for you. Yeah, it's definitely a strange world. Things are definitely different than they used to be. Yeah, you got that right. I'm sure old Tribbles is watching the game. I bet you, though, that Jabo's not. I don't know what happened to Natasha. Oh, I posted an old link? Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, but I guess I did. You don't want to get on that damn thing. Here's a new one. No one you couldn't get on. At least it makes sense and we know why. No, nothing new. You got a double A. Oh, too busy with chores. Oh, okay. No, but I mean the video that you took while you were up there. You didn't put any of those up, did you? Like going through the ice caves and stuff like that? Oh, here we go. So here's nothing wrong with your browser. Your browser's not blocked.
It said that it was
You're,
blocked, and then it said refresh your browser. So I refreshed the browser like it said, and it loaded up. So here I am.
oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. How you doing today?
Uh, pooped out. Pooped out.
Are you tired?
That was really busy. Yeah,
How's that
busy
ankle?
3 days.
How's that ankle feel?
A- Actually, it's okay. It's all right. Getting better, but like I said, it's still tricky. Like I don't have any balance when I go to the right, like lateral movements. But yeah, I went for a three
Really?
mile run today. Mm-hmm. Yep,
Is that
it's getting better.
because of because of pain? You favorite?
I think it's just like really super weak still, and my Achilles tendon is super tight still, and just
Yeah.
have to loosen it up and rebuild the strength and everything. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Hello, John. Hi, John boy.
Well, you did a lot. You come a long
Yeah,
way.
yeah. Yep.
How's your
Gonna push
weather
it.
over there today?
Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. It was sunny. It got
How's
up
your
to
weather?
40. What? It
How
was
hot?
sunny and 44 degrees. Hmm. I think we
Oh,
have a
that's what it is
lag.
here right now.
Oh, is it really? That's funny. Oh, and there's Miss
Not
Faye.
sunny though.
Come. Oh, wow. Is it still
Hi,
raining?
Faye. No. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Luckily, it's not. You think
Hey,
there's
you
a
guys.
lag, huh?
Yeah, between you and me, because sometimes you'll start talking and but uh I'm already talking, but then I don't hear you until after I start talking. So come on, you guys, click the
Okay.
link. Wolfgang is from New York.
Yeah, come on out and
She said
party, you
it's been
guys.
warm. Yeah, I'm from northern lower Michigan.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm from Georgia.
Hmm. I think you've been from all over.
Do you have stuff that you're? I am. Hey, Jabo, how you doing? Are you gonna upload more stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Everybody.
Okay. Hey, Mark,
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Tom, the reason I didn't
how
upload
you
my
doing?
link last night to promote my channel was it's not proper YouTube etiquette to upload a link on another during another person's live and sway viewers away.
No, I don't care
Oh,
I know
because
you
I knew
don't.
I was going to be signing off, and no, don't ever hesitate.
I would have
I was going
waited
to
to the
mention it,
end.
but I thought you usually. No, I don't care. Do it or do one right now. You doing one tonight?
No, I don't think so. You never know what happens, though. I sit here
Oh,
and play music to myself,
yeah,
anyways, and I figure let's go online and talk to some
yeah,
people. So I go online.
yeah.
yeah. Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't care. Do it every time.
Very
Doesn't bother
rare,
me a bit.
very rarely do I pre meditate and pre schedule one, but I do every once in a while.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, I don't like it doing that either.
You've been
I
on
don't
a
blame you.
lot lately, last few nights in a row.
Yeah, I know it. And I don't know why I might not be on for 3 weeks. Weird. I mean, when I feel like doing it, I do, and when I don't, I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's also why I don't
Hi, Jay.
plan,
Hi,
pre-plan.
Jabo.
I've done that.
Well, this is sort of another way for
Well,
you to
Jabel's been a
interview
real trooper.
people.
She's been stepping up to the plate, coming up.
Has Jable been up on
It
the
is.
panel?
But I already know everybody on here, so I think
Oh,
she's shy that way.
oh. Hmm.
Don't be
Aren't you,
shy,
Jabo?
Jabo.
But she could always come up and she could just put the avatar and not show her face.
Yeah, like I do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a physical fitness nut too.
Right on. She's a lady after my own heart.
Yeah, that's it. I bet you.
Mm,
I bet you. Jabo wears the same clothes now, same size clothes now she wore as a senior in high school.
hmm. Videos are fun on live stream.
She's in good
Not a
shape.
lot of us say that.
No, don't count me in on that. I weigh 100 more pounds than I did when I graduated from high school.
Oh, I eat like
Wolfgang.
Crazy. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Wolfgang, that sounds interesting. You want to come up and talk about it?
Oh, yeah, come on up. We'll party. Come on up, Wolfgang. You
Party,
know how to do
party.
it? Just click on that link, and then I'll just prove you. I think Jabo's
And then,
like, some people just don't like to be on camera. I get it. And some people would rather type than talk. So we're not going to beat you up
actually,
over it.
yeah, I'd like
You don't
to
have any
type
problem.
too. Huh?
Oh, you do?
When you're in chat, yeah, you can carry on a couple of different conversations. Whereas when you're up on cam, it's sort of kind of we start interrupting each other inadvertently. So I prefer typing too.
and you can do stuff around the house, listen, come back, type a little,
Yeah.
scroll back, see who said
Yeah.
what, interject.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do it either way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
Wolfgang,
Wolfgang, you
me
don't need to
too.
be on camera. You can just have you don't need to have the camera. You can have, I don't know. I'm not sure
Yeah.
how you do it that way. Mary, how do you do that when you just have a picture come up
Oh, yeah.
instead of you
Yeah, it's
being,
super easy. Yeah.
how do you do that?
So when you log into
How do you do it?
StreamYard, okay, when you log into StreamYard, you first of all you close out your YouTube browser so you don't get that feedback. But then it says allow cam and allow mic. So you click on those, and so then, or you have the option to allow it or not. So on the camera, you say no. And so then it's like a blank screen and it says upload. So then you just upload whatever picture you want or no picture at all. You can come up with a blank screen too, that white
Oh,
blank
gotcha.
avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That'll
So,
do it.
yeah.
Not dressed properly. It
Tom,
only
are
shows
you
your head too.
do you subscribe to StreamYard or do you ever use Restream too? Or
No, I subscribe to StreamYard.
I'm thinking of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Is there
It's a way,
better
you can't
service?
beat it, man.
Yeah.
I just think I looked around, I checked the ratings. I think it's 200. They give you a free trial you can try, and then they give you a chance to buy. I think it's like 220 a year or something like that. They
That's
may
not
be
too
running a
bad.
promotion, but it's pretty much trouble free. I mean, I do have issues from time to time, but overall, you can't beat it. If you're playing music and stuff, you don't have to be dicking around typing and stuff, and you can bring up to 10 people on if you want.
Right.
No,
I don't
Yeah,
Wolfgang,
but
you don't
but
have
they're
to exactly, you could do the web-based StreamYard. You don't have to download anything. If you just click on the link that Tom has
yeah,
posted,
no,
yeah, it'll just bring you there.
yeah,
It'll bring you here.
no, you don't
Hmm.
need it. Right. You just click on that, and
So
then like you could do it a lot of ways. Yeah. What's that, Mark?
so far, I've been using both StreamYard and I've been using another thing called Restream. It's a version of StreamYard, and
Yeah.
they're both free. I haven't
Yeah.
subscribed to either yet. I haven't chosen one. Uh, anyways,
Yeah.
So one.
I'm thinking it's going to be StreamYard, but Restream's not bad either. It's pretty
Excuse me.
smooth, and you get 25 hours free.
Excuse me.
Bless you, a month on both of them. So
Gesundheit.
I figure so far I've
Thank
been
you.
getting by with hopscotching from one to the other. As one wears out, the other one expires, and I can use Restream if it's not StreamYard. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Oh, thank you, Double A. Yeah, I forgot what made me join, but it was something. There was something you didn't get, or and it was important, so I thought I'll just get it. Or you were cut off, and there was some only two people could come up or something. I forget. I forget why I switched because if it was too good, nobody'd ever join.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Uh huh.
I think it's like $20 a month. I could be wrong.
It is. It's something
Yeah.
like that. I took a quick
Hi,
read at
Michelle.
the terms and conditions, and it's something like 25 a month or something easy like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, okay, that's fine.
Now, Tom,
Michelle, can you hear us?
wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Loud and
Hi,
clear.
Michelle. Hi,
Hi, Mary.
Michelle. How's it
How are you?
going?
It's going good.
Good, good. How was the weather up there today?
It was pretty nice. It was in the 40s.
Right. Yeah, we always get the same weather, I think.
Yeah, I think we're parallel to each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with the lakes, too, because you guys have lakes and so do we. So it's
I'm at the
pretty.
45th. Yeah, I'm at the 45th parallel.
I don't. I'd have to look it up. Let's see if I can look it up and still talk to you guys. Let's see.
I know that's kind of an odd thing to know, but we have signs posted everywhere. So we're equidistant from the North Pole to the equator. So that's why.
Oh, the 45th.
I'll look it
Boy.
up for you.
Yeah. And then Faye is sort of on the same line too. Like she's just like right across
Yeah.
Lake Michigan from me. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, hey
I
Tom,
think
I was gonna.
Rochester, New York's on the 43.16. 43.16.
Oh, that's strange.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to
So
ask me?
I'm a little bit more north than that then. I was gonna
Yeah.
say one of
Right.
the reasons, yeah, one of the reasons you were going to do live streams, wasn't it to bring up Anthony too? Bring Anthony on and
Yeah.
introduce him and
Yeah.
help him do his own
Yeah.
channel and everything. How's Anthony been?
Good. About the same. For some reason, he gets quiet when he gets on camera.
Mm,
Shy.
yeah, he's probably taking
Yeah.
in all the information and stuff. Hmm.
Analyzing, yeah.
But if you're out, in
Hmm.
public and stuff, there could be 10 people there and he'd be talking to all of them. So I don't quite get it.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, so he's normally
I really
really
thought that,
outgoing?
yeah, he is. He's a big left-wing liberal. He's
Oh,
he's
okay.
constantly, chasing Trump people down and emailing them, getting kicked off YouTube.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah,
Good for him.
yeah,
Um,
big time.
yeah. So Wolfgang wonders where the North Pole
He's a good
is.
guy.
Yeah, yeah.
The North
What's that?
Pole's at
That's
the
got to be
top.
about the 10, 8? Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think Wolfgang wants to know like the parallel. That's got to be what, like the 8 or 10 or something like that?
I think I
Yeah,
It's
think
not at the
I
very
did
top.
I just
right.
looked
It's not.
I just looked it up. I think Rochester's at like 43 degrees.
The only thing at the very top is ice flows in the winter and open water now
Yeah.
in the summer.
Hmm.
The North
Mhm.
Pole is, let's see here, 90 degrees north.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the
What
latitude
the?
of the South
Yeah.
Pole is 90 degrees south.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that something?
And then there's magnetic north.
If it wasn't for that,
So what's the
yep.
longitude?
And true longitude. Longitude, huh? Hold on, I'll tell you.
Oh, I agree, double A. The left wing and the right wing are connected to the same bird. Bingo.
135.
Oh.
135.
Mm-hmm. So
You ever been up there?
to the North Pole.
Yeah.
Me.
Up
Oh,
in the north, up inside the Arctic Circle.
I
Hey,
would love
Kohler,
to
how you
go
doing?
there.
I would too, at
I
least
want to
once.
go there. Yeah.
I think you'd like it.
I want to see the Northern Lights.
You don't have to go that far up to see those,
You
but
did see him a
the
couple
short
months
tour
ago.
would be great.
Oh, just like little flashes. I want it to be like, like
Yeah.
right over the top. Mm-hmm.
No, way up the top of
Yeah.
the Earth, Wolfgang. There may be a North Pole, New York, but I'm not familiar with it. It's interesting up there. I've been up to Barrow, which is as far as you can go north, like by flying into or something. Barrow,
Oh.
Alaska.
Alaska. It's as high north
Mm-hmm.
as you can go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
It's
was
different up there.
interested
I mean,
in
it looks like the top of the world.
oh yeah,
Barron?
that's awesome.
Barron?
Mm-hmm. Barrow.
No, it's a Barron in Barrow.
Yeah, Barrow. I bet.
Oh,
Oh, big time. Not much going on there. The
oh,
cool thing about it is, though, when I was going up there, you couldn't learn much about it until you went up there. But now they got tons of videos on YouTube. The Aleutian Islands, Dutch Harbor, Kodiak. You can see everything. You don't need to go there anymore.
I watched a
right.
show out of Dutch
Yeah,
Harbor,
it's
the
thinking.
crab fisherman, Deadliest Catch. You ever seen
Yeah,
that?
yep, yeah.
That's pretty
Mm,
good.
You see, they canceled the crab season though this year. Both Apelio and King, both.
King crab. That's right. They did. They're fished out so badly.
Yeah,
It's not fished out. It's something
yeah. Well,
funny that the
they're not
crabs
sure.
are doing.
They're saying it's an increase in temperature,
Right. And they're
and they don't, and
shifting.
it's changing their breeding habits.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you can't even like get crab legs hardly anywhere, and if you do, they're like $125 a pound.
Wow.
Yeah, it's me, top left. Yep, crazy. Now, your area is that very big for fishing, Mark? Fishing? A
No.
lot of
Well,
people fish
yeah.
where you're at.
Freshwater fishing. Yeah. Ontario's huge. You got your drive-in
Okay.
spots in southern Ontario, but in northern Ontario, there's a lot of industry for fly-in fishing and um, not chalets, uh, flying cabins and such.
Yeah.
right. Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get into that? You ever do
Oh
any of
yeah,
that?
my brother's really huge. He's got a few boats, nice boats too, and he's a huge freshwater fisherman. So I have no
Oh, okay.
no choice. If I want to see him during the summer, I got to go up to one of his properties and hang out with him and go on the water. And once you go on the water with him, there's no telling when he's going to
Oh,
bring you
God.
back. It could be all day. It could be God knows. You're his hostage.
Oh
Oh,
my
okay.
goodness.
Really gets into it, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
So Mark, does
I
he ever
think
go?
Oh, sorry, Mary.
Oh, I was gonna say, does he ever put his boats into Lake Huron?
No, not so much Lake Huron. Mostly, he's got a property up north of Lake Simcoe, um,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a channel of lakes. It opens up to the channel that feeds all the way down to Lake Ontario, and it would feed into Lake Huron too through Georgian Bay. But he doesn't travel. That's a long, long journey. He
Yeah.
and he doesn't travel that far. He sticks close
Oh,
to home. He likes
I
it
heard.
cushy.
Yeah, I heard it's beautiful up there.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I've been exploring it all my life, and I haven't seen even a bit of it yet. But I have my favorite spots. We used to spend a lot of time doing the canoeing campsites, where you canoe in for a day or two, find yourself a campsite, and you don't see anybody for days sometimes. And they're
Wow.
remote lakes in Algonquin Park, and just hang out like that for a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different feeling coming back. You go to a general store where just a few people are, and you feel like you're crowded after being not amongst people for days and days.
oh, okay.
So Mark, did you ever run into like some big wildlife?
Yeah,
Any moose or bear?
most definitely bear and moose.
Oh my God.
But not bear, not in Ontario. Bear in the Kananaskis Mountains and
Uh-huh.
in BC and Alberta, and
Mm-hmm.
lots of moose in Ontario. I mean, you're driving along through Algonquin Park to get to your startup destination, and there'll be a bunch of cars parked over with cameras out, and people will be observing a moose off the side of the road.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I've seen them in the wild too, like in swamps and in bogs in the bush.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're big. They're big and very intimidating.
They are so big and dangerous too.
Very, very mean.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. I saw them up in Canada, Alaska.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're great
Yeah,
swimmers, too.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Okay. I'm going
Michelle, you're not
to
seeing any of them around Rochester.
drop down.
You going to go to Betty?
No, I gotta go do my protein shake for the night and get the dog settled in. So I'm just gonna drop off, but I'll be in the chat.
All right.
Okay, see you later,
All right.
Mary.
Thanks
Okay,
for coming up.
okay.
Mary,
You're welcome.
I just had a
Yeah,
question for you. What kind of
sure.
protein shakes do you drink?
So my kids got me hooked on it's called the Garden of Life raw meal, and it's a complete meal replacement, and it's all vegetarian, and it's like taking a vitamin pill, but it's all plant-based and plant-sourced with like nuts and berries and grasses and some grains, and then it has probiotics in it, and um,
Oh, I'll have to
well,
look it up. Because
yeah, it's like,
I've I've tried
But
some of those drinks and like some of them are just gross. Like
well, this isn't not like getting
is it powder or
um,
what?
yeah, it's a powder, and you mix it with cold water or cold milk, and I've been using it. Well, I used it for a recovery drink after I work out through the years. my kids use it at it's called an IT diet. So there was a thing where people who were on their computer doing work, like classes and stuff. So they didn't want to stop to cook or go out to eat. So a lot of IT people just drink a protein shake, with the meal replacement type, because you could get just plain protein and that's not a complete diet. But anyway, so I was using mine for recovery drinks after I worked out, but after I broke my leg, I started drinking it every night because I needed a lot of those trace elements to help promote bone healing, and the calcium and the protein and all of that. So it doesn't taste yummy. I mean, when I drink it, it does come in flavors, but it's not like drinking a yummy shake or anything. It's just like sustenance, I guess. And then it kind of turns into a gel when it's in your belly. And so you have that feeling of satiety after you drink it also.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't mind the taste of it. It's kind of something you have to get used to, like the consistency. But it's not repulsive.
Yeah, no, that's because I've tried like different, protein.
Michelle doesn't want it anymore.
I'll tell you, repulsive. One of my clients gave me a tin of green moss drink, and he swore by it. He drank it every day, and it was a moss powder that you mix up with water or milk or your favorite juice or whatever,
Yeah.
even for that matter, and you drink it, and it was gross. It was horrible.
Yeah.
It's seaweed water,
Yeah.
pond water.
The green drink, that was real popular for a while.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yep. So Garden of Life, they have all of the different types of nutritional drinks, and it can get pretty pricey. So I just have mine delivered every month at a set price so that I'm on a fixed price. But it's kind of expensive. Like if you go to a health food store, one container is like 60 some bucks. But when I'm locked into my price and off of Amazon, I get mine for like 34 bucks a month.
So for your diet, like you just like incorporate it just for, the minerals and vitamins and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, some people that I know that drink it also have used it to try to help them lose weight. And I'll use it at work too, when you're working and if you get hungry and you want a snack, the only thing available is like people have candy at their desks, or people bring in donuts or cookies or something. So if I'm hungry and there's only donuts to snack on, then I'll just grab a quick shot of that meal replacement drink, and then I don't feel hungry. I don't feel hungry anymore.
Well, I've been told sometimes that I don't eat enough, but like I eat when I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm.
And like sometimes, I don't know. So sometimes those
I'd like to
things
share my diet with you.
Oh geez, what is it,
Can I
Tom?
share my diet with you?
Yes.
Cheese is extra crispy.
I like cheese bros.
I'm going to eat some right now. They're so good. Right.
Oh,
Put a chip clip on it though, so they don't get stale.
yeah. I like to eat crackers too.
Yep.
What about Fritos? I like Fritos.
I don't.
Yeah,
Do they even
those are
make those
yummy.
anymore?
Oh yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
I haven't had a Frito in 50 years. I like
Oh.
goldfish too.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
All right,
100%
I'm gonna
real
look
cheddar
at the
cheese.
I'm gonna look at the chat real quick before I get down.
All right.
Hello, Smashy. Smashy came in. How you doing?
Nice, nice.
LA.
Smash is good.
Hi, LA. And Satellite Man.
These are the extra.
Said Satellite Man said hello to Tom and
These are
Mark.
extra toasty. Extra toasty.
Yeah. Jeff.
You ever had these?
I like
Never.
Hey,
Never.
Frisky.
Look good though.
I like
They're the way to go. Nice and
But-
crisp.
But Tom, so like with Cheez-Its, there's Cheez-Its is one of those snacks that has a lot of fat, but it also has a lot of good fats for you too. So
Yeah.
they have
Yep.
like
I'm eating them no
Goes-
matter what.
He goes, yep.
I'm eating them no matter what.
You know, our body really craves salty, greasy foods.
It does.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
got such a soft spot for salty potato chips.
Oh my God, you're making me hungry.
I swear they put additives in those things. Where like you're like addicted to it. There's got to be
Yeah.
something. There's got to be something because
Mhm.
everyone could sit down and eat a whole bag of potato chips like easily.
MSG.
There's no-
Yeah, I
some-
was thinking the same thing.
MSG,
Well,
that's
yeah.
what they put in them.
Well,
Yeah,
Gee.
flavor
think-
enhancer.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
But I think MSG gets a bad rap.
Why would you say that though? It's just salt, isn't it?
Hey, Mary,
Yeah. Yes, Tom.
if you go to fine dining out in California, they charge you extra for some powdered MSG. I swear to God. It's not
Yeah,
a killer like you think.
I'd pass.
Instead of just
It
eating
gives
100 of these, I'm gonna eat 200.
man, you're gonna be pooping out square poops. Just kidding.
No, he's gonna be bound up. Like, oh, I
They're
can't
good.
go to the bathroom.
It's gonna come out and it's gonna be at 90-degree angles.
You're right, Grable.
45.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna drop
They're made with
down
real
now.
cheese.
All right, have a good night.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming on,
All
Mary.
right.
See you,
You're
Mary.
welcome. Bye bye.
Don't ever send me one of those drinks either. Don't keep them. Yeah, I don't eat too much of this stuff really. I'll eat. The good news is I can only eat like a handful and I'll quit eating them. You know?
Not me, man. Once I get into
Oh, you didn't say? Why not? I ate too
grabbing
many
like
of them.
that, I don't stop. It's a
Yeah,
meal
it's hard to.
replacement
Yep.
for me sometimes.
I like goldfish too. I never
Yeah,
know,
they're
Wolfgang. Just hit or miss. Tell you the truth.
Well, people
thank
are
you.
addicted. I think people
I think
are
they're pretty
addicted to cheddar cheese in general.
Cheddar cheese is good. It's high in fat, but like you say, it's got good, high in protein too. You know? All right, Wolfgang.
Well,
Thanks. Hey, Rita.
Well, have you tried any of have you tried any of the varieties of popcorn that they have out now? There's like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a big
I don't
it's
like it as much as Cheez-Its.
it's a big
I like Skinny Girl.
skinny pop.
Skinny Girl pop. Yeah. There's a Skinny Pop and a Skinny Girl.
You mean the skinny girl like
And they have
measures?
sea salt, lime.
Yeah,
Good.
they have the the kettle corn and they also have a chocolate drizzle one
I don't
too.
like kettle corn.
You don't like the
No
sweet
way.
salty?
I don't
Or
like
another
kettle
thing I'll
corn.
buy is
Not really.
chips in a tube. You ever get those? What are they called again?
Pringles.
You know,
Pringles.
in a can. Yeah, that's it. Pringles.
Yeah, Pringles. I don't like those. They taste like wallpaper paste to me.
They are. They're processed, poured together in a form potato. I don't know. I got a bad craving for them
I think
sometimes.
No, no. What's a
I
good
think the
snack?
best chip out there, it's the worst one for you too. High in fat, high in salt is Lay's. Lay's.
And
Yeah,
what about what
that's
about
our main chip
They
up
are
here.
good.
what about chocolate or what about the peanut butter pretzels with the peanut butter in the middle of them?
Those are pretty
Those are. I
good.
just bought some of those. I got some of those too. Good. I just got some last night.
Those are like
Yep.
uh,
I got every snack in the world here. Look at these babies right here. These are the ones that will make you bigger in the house. Right here. If you're dating, you're trying to hook some guy into marriage, do not eat these. You'll be so huge in a month. He won't want to take you out.
I saw those. I actually saw those the
What
other
are
day.
they?
You ever had
Wafers?
these?
No, I
No,
haven't had them, but I saw them and
I've
like
seen them
Chocolate chip
before.
cookies, thin and crispy.
Oh,
They're
okay.
good.
Oreo came out
Super
with them.
fattening.
Oreo
Hey,
came out
Chris.
with them cookies and stuff.
We just made a batch of marijuana cookies. I made a batch of butter for the little lady, and then she made a batch of cookies out of it today. For my medicine.
Oh, how were they?
They're pretty good. They're pretty strong. I grew the pot myself a couple of years ago, so I got like a pound of it kicking
Uh
around
huh.
that I don't know what to do with. I don't smoke it. Well, I do, but I don't smoke that stuff. It's not really. It's kind of harsh, and it wasn't the best quality. So I decided to cook with it.
Yeah.
And the cooking process takes a little bit. You got to transfer the pot into the butter, and then the butter you make into a pastry. But after you finish, it's well worth it. It's as good as any edible you buy.
Well, Tom, this is perfect for you. You like cheese, right? I take it.
Yeah.
Who
So,
doesn't?
what you do
I
is
like
you
it.
take.
Yeah.
Do you have Parmesan cheese at your house?
Yeah.
So a
Yep.
take a tablespoon or two of Parmesan cheese, put it on like a cookie sheet, pop it in the oven 425 degrees for 5 minutes, and you get these crispy Parmesan crisps. And they actually sell them in the stores, but they're really expensive in the
Oh,
stores.
yeah. I tried them. Yeah, I do it.
They're really
Hey, do you
easy
know
to
that
make.
cheddar cheese is white, but they dye it yellow because they sell more that way?
Yep.
It's naturally
Really?
white.
Huh.
Yeah. That's a food dye.
And cheese whiz, the stuff you get in
They've done all sorts of
fake,
experiments and
the fake stuff you get in the jar is gray caulking until they add the yellow coloring.
yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Cool. Hey, do you guys know this in color? Faye, can you check out that channel? Make sure it's not a porn bomber. Try to.
Yeah, someone said Ron Jeremy is in the house. Chris Leclerc.
That's Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Chris could
Ron
be
the
making a
Hedgehog.
fortune at his, he could be making a fortune.
He could. He could sign. He should start signing himself as Ron. Poor Ron's
Yeah.
not doing so good these days.
No, he's in really he just got they ruled he was mentally incompetent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. You know, it's funny. And back like 25, 30 years ago, if they were going to do a show, was going to do an interview on a porn guy, they do it on Ron Jeremy, and they said it was because he was so personable and everybody liked him in the industry. Well, and then he ends up getting charged with what, like 50 counts of rape or something. But if you look at some of those charges, I mean, they're back like 30 years ago and stuff like this. I mean, I'm not saying that you should get away with rape, but it's kind of like a Bill Cosby thing. It's not like they caught him and he raped one person. There's all sorts of evidence. I mean, I hope he really did that shit if he's going to get held guilty, because even if they rule you're incompetent, you spend the rest of your life in a mental institution instead of a prison. I mean, his life's effectively over.
Yeah, it would be horrible from now on. But he deserves it if he's a rapist.
I think it would,
Yeah, I mean,
he does, but I mean,
you shouldn't rape.
See, that's where it gets. No, I know, but it isn't, and I'm not saying that you should be able to rape anybody, prostitutes, porno movie stars, ever. But the kind of group that's accusing him, I'm not saying they can't be telling the truth. It's just kind of fringe to me. It's not like a slam dunk.
Here he is.
Kansas won. Kansas Chiefs won.
Yeah,
Kansas
I know it.
Chiefs won.
That's something. People think I look like.
Down on him, Chris.
I don't think I look like Bruce Willis.
Yep, Kansas Chiefs won.
You kind of do
look like Ron Jeremy.
You kind of do look like Bruce Willis.
Who looks like Ron Jeremy?
You do, Chris.
You do.
Yeah, right. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Glue a little more hair on your back.
Right.
Would you rather look like?
So that was your day.
They talking about John Bon Jovi.
Hey, Faye. Faye, could you?
Talking about John Bon Jovi.
Faye,
No.
you know how you guys can click on the thing to see if it's a channel, a real channel? Could you do that, please? You guys know how to do that, don't you? Click, Michelle. Do you know how to do that? You click on it, see if it's a real channel.
It doesn't let me do it when I'm actually on StreamYard. I'd have to just be on your YouTube.
Hi, Michelle.
Oh, Faye said she said something. Where the hell is it? Let's see. Oh, 2008. All right, there we go then. Get ready for some live jacking off. You there?
Are you serious? Remember when that happened?
Well, you know how they do that shit. Yeah. Are you there, INC? Not saying anything. Ron Jeremy? Do you hear anything?
I'm here. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, that's my man. Well, I guess he didn't come up. Michelle?
From Rita at all?
What's that?
Yeah, she's on here a little while ago. You know who Ron Jeremy is, don't you?
Yes, Tom, I've heard of
How
Ron
about now?
Jeremy.
You hear him now?
INC, are you there?
Let's check it.
Maybe you're on mute, INC?
INC, can you hear us? Yeah, check your speaker. Probably pulling his pants down.
Yeah, just getting ready. Getting warmed up.
Top of it. We're broken.
YouTube, you know what I mean? Better believe it.
Yeah.
Tell Debbie I was speaking in tongues today, Chris.
Yeah, right.
Except nobody
What
can
were you
understand me.
Were you eating mushrooms? Be careful of those magic mushrooms. They can make you speak in tongues.
I know.
They got them in some of
The
those
only thing I'm
churches.
going to be careful is that. Only thing I'm going to be careful of when I get a chance to buy some
Can
of those.
you
that
hear me?
I buy enough.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, we hear you.
We can hear you
Yep,
now.
loud and
Porn
clear.
movies. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, I'm not a goddamn porn bomber. I don't know what that shit is. I keep hearing it recently. Like, who the fuck
Well,
Who
what
the
happens
fuck
is
goes
somebody
on a
comes on.
stream and shows porn or does whatever the fuck you guys have been saying, jacking off and all that? I don't get that shit. What? Why? Why?
Calm down.
Take it easy.
I'll tell you what.
Take it easy.
No, I'm not. I'm not. It's not that I'm angry at any of you. It's
They
just
do
I
it
don't
to-
get the idea of porn bombing. It's stupid to me.
They do it.
Yeah, people do it though, bud.
They do it to try and get your channel kicked off.
Oh, I
They
get
do it
that
to
now.
get your channel kicked off.
I've been on numerous streams recently where people keep thinking I'm gonna porn bomb, and at first I was like, "What the fuck is porn bombing?" And now I know, and it's just fucking stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chosen One, I've been a fan of your channel for quite some time.
Oh, thank you. Sorry for thinking you might have been a porn bomber. I apologize. I'm
Oh,
paranoid.
I guess it's understandable in this day and age. I don't know how this generation acts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate
Speaks
you
his
watching the
mind.
videos.
Tom just speaks his mind.
Yeah, like I said in chat earlier, I got recommended you in back when you were doing videos. I don't even know if you still do them, but videos of helping girls on the streets of Detroit
I
and
do.
shit. And yeah, like I thought
don't
that
know
was
how many I helped. I tried to.
kind of extra cool to me because I was born and raised in Michigan and not too far from Detroit.
Okay. Where?
I'll talk to you later, Tom. There's too
Um,
many people here. I can't talk.
Have you ever heard of a place called White Pigeon?
Yeah, sure have.
Yeah, that's where I was born.
Yep.
Well, I was born in Sturgis,
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
but yeah, I grew up in White Pigeon.
Oh, okay. Where do you live now?
You're the first person I've ever met on the internet who knows what that is.
That's right.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm from Michigan.
Did
I
you say
drove
where I
around
live
a lot,
now?
That kind of stuff, you know. Yeah.
Cat, shut the fuck up. You ever had a cat that's in heat? It's fucking annoying.
Oh yeah. Been there, done that.
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah,
A couple of days ago.
thank God, no. Yeah.
But
You guys
now
got something in common.
I reside in Florida now.
Oh, okay.
The great free state
That's
of
cool.
Florida.
I lived down there for a while. Yeah, do you like it?
Oh,
down there?
I hated it when I first moved here because I moved here in the middle of high school. I had no choice. But now,
Oh,
I
okay.
appreciate it here. I fucking hate the weather, don't get me wrong. I hate the goddamn weather here.
Hot,
I
eh?
much prefer cold.
Yeah, I like cold too.
Like, yeah, summer's here. I
Yep.
fucking dread going outside. Like right now, it's about 60 degrees here. It's fucking nice.
Oh. Yeah. Do you work?
Yeah, I work.
Oh, good. Most of us don't work.
I work at a bar. I fix things that drunk people break and maintain the bar in the morning before it opens.
Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of that,
Well,
how's the
I
bar
find some
business in Florida? Is
interesting
it
things.
dead like it's dead everywhere else?
Do what?
Bar
Is the bar
in
business
Florida.
hurting in Florida?
The bar business?
Yeah, is it good or bad?
Oh no, it's fucking awesome.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're thriving. Like, we don't have any kind of lockdown shit.
Right.
Good.
How's the live entertainment
What is it? A
scene?
shot in a beer place or what?
It's a hole in the wall Irish pub.
Oh, okay.
We're mostly
Cool.
busy from Thursday through Monday. Because,
Okay.
Thursday we got Thirsty
You sell
Thursday.
food too?
Yeah. That's another thing
Yeah.
I do. I'm a cook. Because their kitchen
cool.
is
You serve up
extremely
corned beef?
small, and I'm used to working in a kitchen of like a 5-star restaurant size. And their kitchen is about the size of my fucking bathroom.
Oh, wow.
So
Do you
is your
serve
bathroom-
corned beef and cabbage?
Oh, get this, dude. We are an Irish pub bar that is owned by a Cuban Jew. So we have,
Oh, I believe it in
we have,
Florida.
huh?
Oh, I believe that's a perfect state, Florida.
Yeah. He's a cool dude. He's
Yeah.
tiny, but yeah, we have Irish
Do you have
food.
any
We got a
whitefish
fucking
dip?
No, we have no white fish dip. We got a Reuben. We got it's called an O George because the guy who owns the place, his name is George. But I'm pretty sure it's just like an Irish sandwich. He just put his name on it.
Yeah.
It's salami, pork,
Oh,
and ham, I think.
pork.
I ain't made that one too much.
The hell is that?
And for some fucking reason, we
Jew
make
selling pork?
quesadillas.
I guess he's not a practicing.
What about pork?
High
Jews
profit.
don't eat pork.
High profit. That's why you make quesadilla.
Dude, those are the easiest fucking things I make.
High profit. Yeah. Good profit in it.
It's fucking tortilla, chicken,
You sure he's a
your
Jew?
choice of tortilla. And we got a guy who comes in once a week, and all I have to
Are
do
you
is
sure he's-
tortilla and bacon, tortilla. That's all he wants.
Wow. Are you pretty sure this guy's Jewish?
What? Do what? Oh, the
Are
owner?
you pretty sure he's Jewish, the owner?
Yeah, he's told me that. He called himself a Jubin.
No. Okay.
That's why I think he's a cool fucking dude.
Oh, cool.
A Jew.
Like, he's very laid back.
Yeah. Good.
But yeah, I was doing some extra work
Does he own
for
any
him.
other businesses?
What?
Does he own any other businesses?
Yeah, he has the sister bar and restaurant next to us.
Oh,
What
okay.
kind of bar is that?
Pretty much the same thing. We go back and forth trading product if we like run out of one thing or another.
Cool.
But
Do you
yeah,
have
he
much
had me doing
of a
extra work for
Jewish clientele?
outside of the bar work one day. He had me. He paid me like an extra $200 to help him load up some shit from a storage unit. And during that time, that's when he referenced himself as a Jubin. And I had to fucking laugh out loud when he said it.
Yeah,
that's
good.
pretty
Well, he's a good guy. You're lucky to have a good boss. Yeah.
Oh, he's a good boss, but don't get
Does he
me
keep
wrong.
two-
He's got a short fucking fuse, man. There was one day, because atop of what all I do and shit, he found out that I was a graphic artist and wanted me to paint a logo, like spray paint the logo on, because we have an inside bar and then we have the other half that's an outside bar. He wanted me to spray paint the logo for the bar and come up with the new logo on the fucking concrete in front of the stage for the outside bar, which I sent him what I came up with, and he was like, yeah, cool, do that. And I was like, okay, well, pay me this. And he was like, all right. So I did that. He paid me that, and then I told him, if you just buy me stain, it will last much longer. And that's not me being a smart businessman. A smart businessman would me being to shut the fuck up about stain and just keep doing spray paint and having him pay me the same amount of money every 6 months. But if he would have paid me and just gave me stain, the shit would have lasted like a year. But no, he wanted me to do spray paint.
Yeah.
So whatever, you're gonna pay me more. That ain't fine.
Yeah. Is it cash only?
The outside of work shit, yeah. As far as clocking in,
Okay.
fixing shit, drunk people breaking all that, that's on the clock shit. Like, helping him
gotcha.
with the storage unit, spray painting the logo. That's all outside of work shit, which they, all right, being an Irish bar, right? Our biggest day is obviously St.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So last St. Patrick's Day, he's down there fucking boiling up some cabbage and corned beef. And I come down and he's like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm like, what? And he's like, why didn't you redo the logo? I'm like, because no one fucking paid me to. And that was about the end of that conversation.
Oh,
Because, yeah, they had somebody come in
okay.
and power wash the fucking concrete, so the logo is very faded.
Did you end up
Oh,
redoing
okay.
it?
No, to this point, nobody has paid me to redo it, so I ain't gonna fucking redo it. I've got new stencils laid out and everything. But, yeah, no one's paid.
How long does it take you?
How long would it take me? Probably 3 hours.
Oh yeah, wow.
And then
Are
I
you
get
an
about $200.
Are you an artist?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What kind of art?
He's definitely Jewish.
Me?
No, your boss.
You think
Yeah.
I'm Jewish?
No, your boss. No, your boss.
Oh, my boss. Yeah. Yeah, my boss is Jewish. Jewish, Cuban.
Yeah.
A Jewish Cuban
Mark
that
wanted to know
runs
what
an
kind of
Irish
art you
dive
do.
bar. I do all kinds of art.
That's
I do
wonderful.
art that interests me. I do art that interests others and not me, as long as there's me involved. I grew up just art was a thing with me my whole life. But if you have to put it to a degree, I have a degree in video game design and the fine arts and graphic design.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Did you design many video games?
I have a few demos from classes I worked on.
Okay. Are you a
My
gamer?
teachers design video games that you may have heard of. I don't know. You ever played any of the Dragon Ball Z fighting games?
No. Nope. I have not.
Not much of a gamer.
No, me
Well, fuck me.
either. Are you a gamer?
Yes.
Are you a gamer?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
I was a
That's big business now.
I was mid '80s baby,
Ooh.
pretty much a '90s kid. Grew up with video games my whole life. Wanted to do work on video games. Went to school for it. Was oh so close to working for a company, and then the goddamn company crashed and went under. And then I found out why they went under, and it was a simple fucking problem that I could have fixed if they would have just hired me instead of continuously having me redo my line work over and over to get my apprenticeship.
Right.
See, you know, games
that's too
like
bad.
see, what the fuck kind of mobile games are there? There's some mobile game with gems and shit, right? I mean, if you guys aren't
Yeah, man.
gamers, you at least
I don't.
you see ads for these mobile games, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's that popular one that has
Yep.
gems or whatever the fuck it is? You know what I'm talking about?
No, because I don't play them. I don't know. Nope.
Yeah, I have no idea. Gems.
Mark, you know?
It was something like Tetris or some kind of like match 'em up kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know Tetris. I've played that before.
Candy Crush.
Yeah, Tetris or like
Candy Crush.
match up these certain colors and then collect them.
Right, right.
Right, yeah, it was something like that. Like the company that I was about to be fucking hired for was making a game called Cookie Dunk Dunk. And it was like that, you know, you had to line up cookies or you had to line up cookies with glasses of milk, similar to something like Tetris, you know? And their idea was not a bad idea. It was something that would have probably fucking taken off, honestly. But for some fucking reason, somebody throughout this entire goddamn company didn't know the one fundamental basic fucking thing that I was taught in college was to compress the fucking file.
You guys yelling?
So if you downloaded their game, it took up pretty much all of the phone info that you had, all the data storage. That's why they went under. Nobody wanted to download the fucking game because nobody wanted it to take up all of their phone storage.
Yeah.
What game are you talking about?
Video
It
game.
was called Cookie Dunk Dunk. It was going to be a mobile game.
Oh,
Never heard.
Mobile game.
Cookie
Yeah.
Dunk Dunk. Cookie Dunk Dunk.
Yeah, I went to Comic-Con to meet with these motherfuckers.
That's a
I
good
went
name,
through
isn't it,
all
Mark?
of Prince's bullshit. They had a good goddamn concept for a game, and they ruined it. If they would have just fucking hired me and listened to me, I would have been able to compress the file for them.
Hard lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so since then, there's no game design development company near me, so I've been focusing on graphic design companies.
Yeah.
You got an Xbox PS4?
Oh, okay.
Other than that, I do work for people online.
You have a PlayStation 4 or Xbox?
Had a PlayStation 5, no longer do.
Oh.
Now I'm back to working with my Xbox 360.
Ah, okay.
Working on getting an Xbox, what is it, Series S? Whatever the fucking newest one is.
Oh, I got the One S.
Yeah, that.
Chris, you any good at games?
A little bit here and there, yeah. I play them occasionally. I don't buy a lot of them, but I play them.
That's a great name for a game.
Chris, you bottom left guy, right?
It is.
Yeah, I think
No, that's
yeah,
me. It's me. Chris is the bottom right. You know Ron Jeremy?
I'm
Oh.
bottom right.
No, you're not. All the way over to the right.
I am.
Oh, you're looking at a different screen than I'm at. Oh yeah, you're looking. I'm talking the guy to the bottom left. That's Ron Jeremy. Yeah, I'm looking at two screens. Yeah, you're right. You can see why I'm not
So
designing games.
So Chris is bottom left then.
Yeah.
So what state
It's
are
not
you
Chris, it's Ron Jeremy. He's in
He's
Florida.
got a Ron Jeremy mustache, I'll give you that. Well, I mean, now he's got a ceiling, so there he is. He's back.
in? My name is Chris. Tom's just teasing.
Hello, Chris Thompson.
Yeah, Chris
Seasons,
Goody.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah.
My name is Taller.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's what? Hey, somebody tried to find that game name, so I guess there's no information on it, huh?
What, Cookie Dunk Dunk?
Cookie Dunk Dunk? Yeah.
I don't know. There might be
Faye, did you
something
spell
on
it right?
Facebook. Like,
Oh, okay.
Facebook might be a place you
Cookie
could
Dunk
find
Dunk, I
something
like
on
that.
it. Other than that, probably not. Like, I know one of the guys from there
Oh, okay.
has something, I think it's called Face Socket Games. He went on to do something else.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Look at her room. Look at the room, Debbie.
Whose room? Yeah.
I'd played it if I
Yeah,
ever see
that's
it.
like, it wasn't even my
I think it
idea
was
or
good.
my concept. And that's what makes me fucking angry about it, is like, I could see
Softball.
how it could have been a good goddamn game.
You'll be able to hear her scream.
Yeah.
You know who your voice sounds like, INC? Steve Buscemi. You know who Steve Buscemi is?
Yeah, I know who Steve Buscemi
Yeah, it
is.
does.
That's who you sound like a little bit. And you
Does
get
sound like
angry
him.
too.
he does.
First time I've ever
He
heard
does.
that.
Maybe it's because
They
of
do
the
sound like him. He
airwaves.
does. You're right about that.
Yeah, I don't
He
know.
used to
My
be a
phone's
firefighter.
like
He was.
2 feet away from me.
Right.
He was in Fargo.
Yeah.
Oh, I know almost everything Buscemi's been in. Fucking phenomenal
He's
act.
brilliant.
Armageddon.
Yeah, Armageddon.
Yeah, I love that dude. He's a phenomenal actor.
He is. He's brilliant.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Yes. Reservoir Dogs. It's been so long since I've watched that.
I got that on 4K. I own that on
It's
4K.
coming through with the data
The
tonight.
first time anybody has ever fucking said I sound like Steve Buscemi, I take that as an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a compliment. Definitely right.
Definitely right.
Thank you.
The Kansas Chiefs won tonight.
Yeah, who
You
cares?
had any money on the game, Chris?
Huh?
Did you have any money on the game?
Hell no, I never put money on the game.
Why not?
You got better than 50-50 odds.
I don't gamble.
The
Yeah,
only
you do.
time I ever gamble is when I go on a casino boat and I go to the quarter slot. And I put a quarter in and I win my quarter back. And as
You
long as I keep doing that, they bring me free drinks.
You gamble, Tom? You go to casinos ever, Tom?
Yeah, I do. Now, I
Oh.
would go, but they're too far here. Too far away.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We got one in this little town I'm in.
Other than
Really?
that,
Indian?
I don't like gambling.
Yeah.
I don't even like fucking scratch off tickets. I don't want to waste my money unless I know I'm going to win money.
What state are you in?
Florida.
That's a good idea.
Oh, Florida. Wow, Tom gets a lot of people from Florida.
Tom Chosen, is that your name?
No, I'm
Lived there for a while.
I'm in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah,
So
that's
who
right.
is Tom?
Tom is the chosen one.
Okay, so Chosen is Tom.
That's right.
You get a lot of people from Florida. Not surprising. There's a lot of fucked up people
Yeah.
in Florida.
Oh
I
yeah.
learned that from moving here.
Yeah, I know it.
Where are you from
Yeah, I
originally?
agree with you.
Michigan.
Oh, wow,
Michigan.
Michigan. Tom's from there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of like why I started watching this channel.
Right. You from Detroit?
Near Detroit.
I'm from Wisconsin originally, Milwaukee.
The first weird fucking thing I found out about people when I got here initially, these motherfuckers will drink sweet tea no matter what. They'll drive around with it in their car. Like, not like sweet tea they got from the store. Like, they got a solo cup full of sweet tea.
Right.
Yeah, they like it. I don't like sweet tea.
Yeah, that was weird to
like
me
sweet
being
tea.
from Michigan when I got here. I'm like, okay, nobody does this shit where I'm from.
I like McDonald's sweet tea, though. That's good.
We don't get sweet tea.
That's because
up
it's
here.
freshly brewed.
How's it made?
No, it's actually not freshly brewed.
brewed.
It comes in a bag.
Get this fucking weird shit.
Yes, it
right?
is. No, it doesn't.
It is?
I moved here.
No, it
because
doesn't.
My parents randomly decide to buy a fucking house while I'm in the middle of high school, so I have to move here. And then they're like, "Oh, well, it's okay," because they have friends that they've known for years, right? And these friends they've known for years have a daughter, and I was in first grade with their daughter. Motherfucker, I don't remember first grade with your daughter. So apparently we're supposed to be friends. And that's the fucking girl who's like, oh yeah, everybody down here drinks sweet tea. Everybody down here has sweet tea in their car. Like this, that, and the other. She's trying to school me on Florida. And I've learned over time, nobody can school you on Florida. You just have to experience it.
Yep.
Definitely.
Are you
I like
married?
Florida. I like to
Are you
visit
married?
Florida.
Am I married?
Yeah.
No, I am not married, but I am exclusive to one woman. And we have children in the picture.
Mark, that's not for married. Oh, cool.
What's that,
Good.
Tom?
Congratulations.
Now they're not my children, but I treat them like they are.
He said he's exclusive to one woman.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
It was funny because when I first got with her and her daughter was getting to know me, at some point she came up to me when I was cooking dinner and she asked me, what do I call you? Do I call you Dad or what? And I said, you can call me asshole if it makes you feel good. And she laughed, and from then on we was good.
Icebreaker.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Level the playing field.
And
we're gonna
the
get,
last she said
attached
to me
to
recently
tags.
was that she wants to continue to eat red meat and would like me to take her to the shooting range. And I was like, I love you.
Red meat. And
Oh,
the
you got
shooting
lucky.
range. Yeah.
Yes.
You got lucky, didn't you, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Early on, like 4 years ago, she had a fucking assignment that made me go, what the fuck? Because it was, we need you to write a viewpoint from, what was it? I think it was World War II, through anyone but the eyes of a white man. And I was like, okay, why is it anyone through eyes of a white man? Why are we specifying that in the assignment? And her mom was like, you just thinking too deep into it. I'm like, no, you ain't reading it right, okay? Like, it's saying anybody but a white man. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah, that's not right. It's not nice.
I mean, it wasn't
Don't
no
think
shit
so.
I went to the school board about, but it was just some shit that made my ears perk up. Like, that ain't some shit I was taught. Like, we was taught to just do assignments for assignments, not based on race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we learned about races. We didn't have assignments
Do you
based
run
on
into-
them.
Do you run into many Native Americans down there?
Nah, I ain't not met one down here. Not me personally, no. More up north than down here.
Oh. Oh, okay.
We
I
get
think it-
okay, you're up Michigan way, right? So you still know about the
No, I'm in
Amish?
Georgia.
You're
Yeah.
in Georgia. What, do you know about the Michigan Amish?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they're a thing, and they often come down here. You got
Well, what are
your
they doing down
Rumspringa. Well, you got your Rumspringa with the teens, and then you got just the older Amish that come down here to get the fuck away from the snow.
Really?
No,
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah. No, I just recently found out about this myself. And this apparently has been going on for a long ass time. But there is a small community further south of where I'm at where Amish people come every year to fucking bail out from the snow, and they just ride around on their 3-wheel bicycles. And dude, it's eerie, but it's also like calming because the communities that they're in, there's like no fucking noise because it's just people riding on bicycles. There ain't no cars, there ain't no stereos bumping music.
That's right.
It's just people on bicycles.
That's right. We have a lot of Mennonites up here. A lot.
Oh, yeah, I know about Mennonites. I recently saw a documentary about some Amish motherfuckers that made me be like, Because apparently the Amish is getting to the point where they are paying outsiders to come in and have sex with their daughters so they don't risk over inbreeding.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
There's a gig for
Huh.
you, Tom?
So anybody northward, y'all need a side job. Head towards Pennsylvania or Ohio or Indiana.
Yeah.
That's the Amish be hanging out the most.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping
South
me in
Bend.
mind, Mark.
Yeah.
South Bend. Check out South Bend. There's a lot of them there.
Yeah. Does it pay anything?
Dude, that shit weird. Like, I grew up with all that shit, right? It was normal to me. I come down here, I'm down here for like a year, and I go back up and visit, whatever. I go down back, and then I'm back here for like 6 years, and then I go back up and visit, and I see Amish people again. I'm like, holy fuck, they're still real. Like, I go to the gas station to get cigarettes. There's 2 fucking buggies with some Amish motherfuckers. I'm like, holy shit, I ain't seen this shit in 6 years. Like, I don't know.
What a life.
To you all, it's not weird, but to me, it's weird because nobody in fucking Florida knows what an Amish person is.
Yeah, except in the winter when they come down, eh?
Even then, it's a small community that knows who they are. Like a
Right.
majority, like where I'm from, nobody knows. They don't know what Amish people are like. They don't know what they go through.
Yeah,
Like,
probably
even,
not.
Amish
even
Mafia.
Pentecostal, I would say. Do y'all know Pentecostals?
Yeah.
Them weird motherfuckers that talk with snakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to school with
Yeah, there's-
2 girls that were Pentecostal. And every fucking day they wore jean skirts and they had long ass hair that they tied up in buns. And eventually it got to a point where on the bus I was like, hey, why the fuck y'all wear the same shit every day and tie your hair up in buns? And the oldest one told me, she's like, well, it's part of our religion. We can't wear pants because we're female and blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay. And so what? Why with the hair? Well, we can't cut our hair because of blah 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 blah, according to religion. I'm like,
Right.
all right. And now, granted, had these bitches put on the slightest bit of makeup, they would have been fucking fine. But no, religion does not allow that. And then I find out that also fuck the snakes and shit. No. No. No, no, no. That shit ain't normal. Y'all speaking in tongues and whatnot?
No, it's not.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Catholics do that.
No. Oh, yeah, I've seen Catholics do that shit too. See, that's the whole thing. Like, I was not raised in any religion. My parents were Catholic. They didn't make me go to church. I went to church on my own because I was bored. Because my neighbor was my best friend and he went to Catholic school. So I was like, oh, all right, whatever. I'll go with him.
You went to church
Yeah.
on your own when you were a kid?
Yeah, when I was like, I don't know, what the fuck? How old are you when you go to Catholic school? Like 8 or 9, 10?
Yeah, something in there.
Yeah. Like, my neighbor was my best friend. I told my mom I want to go to Catholic school with him. I want to go to Sunday school. And they were like, all right, go ahead. And I learned early on, I think that was Christian at the time, Christian school. Yeah. Very
Yeah.
cult-like.
Yeah, now I realize that too about the
Yeah.
Catholic.
Oh, I learned that early on, like as soon as he brought me in. He brought me in, he got more gold stars on the board than everybody else that day. And him and I got more candy than everybody else in class that day. And my brain, even at that age, was like, he's getting rewarded for bringing in someone new.
Really?
So, like, I don't have really any super beef with any religions, but I'm not really tied to any of them. My brain more goes to, it makes more sense, like the Greek thing? Like, there's a god for everything. Like, there's a god of the ocean, a god of this, a god of that, a god of thunder, a god of blah, blah, blah. That makes more sense to me than there is one single god that controls everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
we
there
never
could be
seen
one
that
single
more
god,
quick.
but like I said, the way I think makes more sense.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think Mark's on board.
Yeah, I'm on board.
What do you think? Do you think that history was portrayed correctly when you were a young kid in school, particularly with regard to Native Americans and Thanksgiving and that kind of thing?
Yes.
You
Just
do.
like I said, a 90s kid. Like, I wasn't taught this woke bullshit that they're taught now. Like, no, we were taught the whole, we gave them fucking diseases and they gave us diseases. But ultimately, it was like we were trying to be friends. Shit just didn't work out the way we wanted it to. But in the end, it kind of did. Because the remaining ones that were left alive had a celebration together. Now they're just taught like, oh, Columbus is a fucking bigot. He came over here and slaughtered fucking colored people. When, no, Columbus didn't even fucking find this place because he was trying to. It was an accident. The Vikings found it before him.
That's right.
Like, I don't even think they teach that shit anymore about the Vikings finding the fucking Americas before Columbus.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what they teach now.
Oh, I wish they teach that now.
But about the Indians, they taught what we were taught was that they were we traded with them for pelts as we explored the country, Canada, and there were pockets of hostile Indians that had to be, I guess, at that time removed. So they were killed off with bounties on their heads.
Who told you that?
We were taught that when we were growing up in school.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I think, well, there's a lot of different versions of it, I think, depending on where you go to school.
Definitely.
You know what else is the fucked up thing? Like when you're in school and your guidance counselor sees that you are, I guess, quote unquote, smarter than your friends. So he pulls you into the office one day and he tells you, hey, you need to stop hanging out with these group of motherfuckers because they're just going to drag you down. And I'm like, well, these group of motherfuckers are my friends. Like, they're not dragging me down. I'm lifting them up.
That's right.
That shit got to me. I was like, why the fuck is this dude trying to alienate me from the only people that really want to accept me? Like, you want me to hang out with this group of people, but that group of people don't like me.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Probably tell from my profile picture. That group of people didn't like me.
Hi, Rita.
Hey, Mark. Mr. Incaller.
Hey, hello, lady who said my name correctly. Thank you.
Oh, well, great.
What's your name?
My name is Rita.
Hello, Rita.
Hello, sir. So what part of Florida is this bar in? It sounds like a hopping joint.
This bar would be located in Ocala, Florida.
Okay. Ocala. I have to visit that. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, apparently it is
I'd
during
like to meet you.
Thirsty Thursday through Sunday. That would be the most interesting time to go there. I don't go there at night. We recently had some dude who showed up and was like, yo, if homeboy who's in the bar doesn't come out of the bar, we're going to shoot up the bar. And homeboy they was looking for wasn't even there. So, yeah, I don't go there at night. I just do my job in the morning and go home.
What's it called again?
It's called O'Malley's Alley.
O'Malley's Alley. Well, catchy name.
Rita, I'd like to meet you there. I'd like to meet you there on Thursday.
It is the Irish dive bar that is run by a Cuban Jew.
Yeah, I heard that. I've been listening to the chat. That's why
I find it hilarious, but at the same time, he is a nice man, and he runs a good business. Okay. Aside from, some other bullshit, but...
Yeah, well, there's always some kind of bullshit, eh?
Are you in Florida, Rita?
Yeah. I am.
Whereabouts are you from?
I'm in Southwest Florida, between Tampa and Naples.
Ah. Lower than I am.
Oh, yeah, I went to the end of the world, as a friend told me.
Yeah, I got a buddy down from Miami.
Mm.
And I also have a buddy who went down to work for a while, and Apparently, Miami not too fond of white people when in the workspace.
I don't know about that. I don't go to Miami much anymore.
Like, yeah, when
Miami's
I was at the
changed a
beach,
great
I was
deal.
up.
I'm sorry.
Like when I was on the beach in Miami, I had no problems. But I had a buddy who went down there for 6 months to work in a restaurant, and from what he told me when he came back, like all the Spanish people did not fucking like him. And
I
I
wonder
can't even
why.
say it's on him. He's the lovable, fucking snuggable white dude you would ever meet.
Oh,
Like he's a
well, I
fluffy
wonder
fucking
why that could have been.
happy all the time.
I don't know why they wouldn't have liked him.
I don't know. He came back. He was just like, "Yo, they don't fucking like white people in South Florida, man. Not in the restaurant business." And I was like, "Well, I didn't have no problem with the beach."
That's not necessarily true of my experience, not here anyway. But, you know, that's Miami. I don't know. I can't speak on Miami.
Miami.
There's a lot of Hispanic people in Florida.
Oh yeah,
You know, from all over the world. A lot of
we
Germans.
got a nice mix of Cubans and Puerto Ricans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I'm close to where there's, you know, Indians too, the Seminole and various Mississippi. And I was
Yeah,
surprised when you said,
that surprised me. That surprised me moving here.
excuse me, I was surprised when you said you didn't ever see any natives because they're very
No,
prevalent here.
they're not really prevalent in Central Florida, but it did surprise me. Like I know places around here with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I grew up in Michigan, like we were taught about fucking natives. And it surprised me like coming to Florida that, there's natives here too.
Well, yes. Florida was the home of a lot of natives.
Yeah, I've learned that now.
Different
Like a lot of
tribes.
fucking towns and shit around here and are named around natives, like Okeechobee.
Well, right. Where do you think the name Punta Gorda, Kissimmee, all those names come from? Those are all Indian names.
Okeechobee, Punta Gorda, Kissimmee.
Right. Right. They're all from native language. A lot of others. I can't think of them all right off my head, but
There's
yeah,
a nature fucking hiking area near me that every year they redo or reenact a fucking war between natives and I don't know what you call them.
intruders, invaders, white people.
Yeah, natives and white people. Because I don't know what the fuck they would call them. I want to say civilians, but they're not civilians.
Europeans.
Yeah, they do a reenactment every year, like on horseback and everything.
Oh, my. Interesting.
And yeah, I like that shit because that's shit that's lacking in this fucking generation nowadays. And I hate saying that shit because it makes me sound like my fucking parents.
What? It makes you what about your parents?
Sound like my parents.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Well, being like, oh, I ain't gonna be like my parents, and then
I
eventually you grow up. Fucking aspect, you are like them.
Who, me?
All of us.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, we sometimes try not to be like our parents, but
being somewhat like my parents.
I
didn't want to be, but no, I had to fucking wake up one day in a society with 176 genders. Well, okay, game on.
176
genders.
I think there's
That was the
actually,
last time I
He's
heard.
exaggerating.
It was 176 different fucking genders.
I think it's just 76. Something like that. You're not far off, though.
Ask Google.
Yeah, we
Well,
should.
I don't know.
This
Good
shit's
idea,
fucking
bro.
stupid to me. You're a man
What
or
about-
you're a woman. If you think otherwise, you need a padded room. You can't handle the padded room, go to Minecraft.
I'm sorry, you totally lost me, sweetheart. I'm sometimes slow on the uptake.
Did anyone else get that? Chosen?
I didn't hear
get it
all
either.
that you said.
72.
It kind of broke up. Something about 176
Okay.
genders, and then something if you don't like that, something. I didn't hear it all.
I said one day I woke up and all of a sudden there's like 76 genders. And now
Okay.
it's become like 176 genders.
Okay.
And at some point, it's like
Mark said
these
it's
people
76.
need to be in a padded room. And if they can't handle being in a padded room, then they need to go to Minecraft.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if you know what I mean when I say they need to go to Minecraft, but there's a meaning to that.
Yes, I know what Minecraft is, but why do people have to go to a padded room?
If you have a dick
I
and
can answer
balls and
that.
you think you need to go to a padded room.
If you have a dick and balls, you need to go to a padded room.
No, if you have a dick and balls and you think that you are a woman,
Oh,
Oh.
if you cut off your dick and balls to be a woman,
Now we're-
you need a padded room. Because if you cut off your dick and balls, there's a 44% chance you're going to kill yourself anyway.
You're not really talking right, though, INC, because there's people that can't help it.
I don't believe that.
No, I am talking right. These are the statistics. 44%
No,
of
it's
people who
not.
transition committing suicide. Look it up.
Well, that's not necessarily because they chose
Up.
to.
No, look it up.
change-
It is a direct cause. It is a direct
Okay.
cause of them changing sex and regretting it.
Well, there's a lot that committed suicide because they didn't
And
get
now they're doing it to younger and younger
sexual
people.
reassignment.
Expect that statistic to grow because they're doing it to children now, which is something I am
Oh,
very
Lord.
fucking against.
Well, that's your opinion, and we all are
You want to
entitled
be
to our
18
opinions.
and do whatever the fuck you want to your body? Fine. But leave kids out of it.
Mark,
Gotcha.
do you agree with that?
I don't know where to start, actually. Because
Well, how about
You're not
just
going to
starting
fucking
with if
tell me. You're
kids
not going
should
to
be
fucking
kept
tell
out?
me that a 60-year-old can say I identify as this, that, or the other. You're fucking 6. Like I said, I have kids in my life. My
Honey, you don't
8-year-old.
have to scream. We can hear you.
Yeah, I get that, but this shit upsets me. My 8-year-old stepson tells me he's a fucking wolf from time to time. Should I fucking dress him as a goddamn wolf and treat him as such? No. He's 8 years old. He doesn't know what the fuck he is. So when I see these stories of 7-year-olds and younger being like, oh, I'm a boy or I'm a girl, and their parents dress them as such and cut their hair and treat them as such, no, fuck you. You're a bad parent at that point.
Well, there's a number of children that are grown that are born with no gender or both genders, and the doctors have to decide.
Yeah,
which gender
you
to
know
give
how
them.
rare it is that the fucking kids are born with both genders? I know what you're talking about. You know how rare that is?
No,
It's
it's
very,
not rare.
very rare.
No, it happens a lot, as I hear.
No, it's not happens a lot. It's very rare. Look up the numbers, my guy. It is very
happens a lot
rare
here,
that
too.
a child is born with a penis and a clitoris. It's most likely the child was born with an extended clitoris.
How
Wow.
long?
I've
How
looked into
extended?
this shit.
This really interests you, doesn't
What
it?
the fuck? No, it doesn't interest me.
Oh, it doesn't?
I get what angle you're trying to change this into, but no. I'm
I'm
defending
not trying
my
to change
children.
it into anything. Hold up. I'm not trying to change anything. I'm just asking a question, dear. I want to understand.
We're just trying to reason through this.
We're just having a conversation. Slow your roll. Don't get upset.
I got a question.
I didn't give two
I got a
shits about this. So kids were involved in my life. Kids that I started to care about. That's when I started to
Okay.
care about bullshit.
Okay. Well, of course. I would think that you would. Of course.
When I wake up one day and I realize through YouTube recommendations that there's this guy named Jordan Peterson. And I don't know who the fuck this guy is. But I see that people are hating on him because he's not calling a woman a man. And I'm like, well, that's fucking stupid. And
Okay.
from there on, I continue to investigate that shit because there are kids in my life that are going through school. And
Right.
I don't know if you were earlier on heard me told Chosen, but there was a fucking assignment at one point in my daughter's life that was very questionable because the assignment was to view the aspects of World War II through anything other than a white man.
Okay, here's this. How common is it for a baby to be born with both genders? This is from Google. Being intersex is also more common than most people realize. It's hard to know exactly how many people are born intersex, but estimates
What's the percentage point?
that are born 1 to 2 in 100 people are born. 1.7% of the population
Exactly.
has intersex trait.
1.7% out of 3 what billion people?
That's
Like
a
I said,
lot.
it's very rare.
That's not rare, pal. That's a lot.
Are you
That's
fucking kidding me?
One in every 100 people.
Well, honey, as
1.7
long as nobody is
billion.
doing this, nobody is trying to do this to your children.
Anyways, what I'm saying is they have to assign these kids a sex. So it's a lot of times it's up to the
Yeah,
doctor.
and most
or the
times
parent.
when
Let me
children
finish,
are
let me
born
finish.
intersex, they don't leave them intersex.
No, of
They
course they
change
don't.
it to make
They
it one or
assign
the
them.
other.
And they
Right.
might make that the wrong decision. So in the head, the child might end up being a boy.
No,
But
okay,
they
hold
just
up right there.
assign-
You said they might make the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Who is saying to make the wrong decision? Because at that point, the infant can't decide.
You didn't listen to what I was saying.
The infant doesn't have the the brain. Oh, god damn it, man.
You're not.
I don't even know why I have to explain this. Like, for a doctor to decide one or the other, and you're trying to say what, the infant is against what the doctor decides?
No, that's not what he said, honey.
No, pal. You got it off a little here. What I'm saying is because the choice has to be made at birth, the doctors and the parents, I guess they co-decide what gender to assign the child. Well, that child grows up, and sure enough, maybe the kid's 4 or 5, and the kid starts behaving in the opposite gender than he was or she was assigned. All of a sudden, you have a 6 or 7 year old kid saying that.
Okay, well then if your 6 or 7-year-old girl is starting to develop a jawline like a man and shoulders like a linebacker, then maybe you made the wrong decision.
Yeah,
But if not,
That's
then
what he's
maybe you made the
saying.
right decision.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying. You know.
Still, what I said stands. It's very rare that happens.
Okay. Okay, let's say it's
Would you
rare.
think
I'm not
it'd be
saying
wise?
it doesn't happen, but it's super fucking rare And people want us to act like it's the goddamn norm nowadays, and it's not. And the more they want to push children to transition, when already the statistics of adults transitioning is a 44% average of suicide rate, the more you push children, you don't think that statistic is going to grow?
Hey, Mark.
Like, if adults make that decision and then want to kill themselves, you don't think if you teach children to make that decision early on, like, you know how many teenage girls I've seen getting mastectomies at 13 and shit? Guaranteed they're going to fucking regret that in 10 to 15 years.
Girls don't get vasectomies, darling.
Mastectomy, I said.
Mastectomy.
Their tits are getting
I'm
cut off.
sorry. See, I'm sorry. Like I say, my connection's not real good. It's breaking up.
That was a good
We're
guess.
real windy here.
It's a good guess.
Yeah. There are 12 to 13-year-old girls getting their tits getting cut off. And it's not because they are transgender. It's because if you go deeper into it and you actually research this shit, transgender in schools is a fashion. People do it because it's hip and it's the in thing so they can be popular. So there are fucking girls that are going so far to the point to cut their fucking tits off to be popular. Do you see how fucked up that is?
Yeah,
Well, they can't just do it if they're underage. There has to be a reason to do it.
No, that's the fucking society we live in. They can
No
go to a
doctor
doctor
is going to do it without some type.
I've fucking seen it. I've seen it with my own goddamn eyes.
Okay,
They can
all right.
They can go to a
see any goddamn fucking
go to doctor.
girl
Listen,
go into a fucking
go
doctor's
to a
office
doctor now,
and
and
have
they
their
can claim
fucking breasts taken off just on a fucking whim.
they can go to a doctor now and they can claim that they are transgender and their parents
No.
are not allowed them
It
to
takes
express
years.
it.
You have to go to a psychiatrist. There
Look
are
it up.
multiple
Look it
tests.
up.
There
Look it
are
up.
all kinds of
There
things
are
they have to
videos
go
of it.
through.
Look it up.
It's not just done willy-nilly. You're wrong on
Look
that,
it
dear.
up. There
I
are
have
videos
looked it
of
up.
it. There
I've
are
read
videos.
extensively on it.
There are videos of teenage girls going to the doctor claiming that they are
Bullshit.
transgender. Look it up.
I haven't heard.
I have looked it up.
It's not bullshit. I've watched it.
And you're
No.
saying it's happening all over the place. Many of teenage girls are doing this. It's a new trend.
Boom.
I know what he's saying, but what I'm saying is no doctor is just going to do this willy-nilly
Bullshit.
without...
Doctors don't have any fucking moral support anymore to anything. It's all about the money.
Okay.
The world's falling apart. I don't want to believe it, but it is.
Okay.
Mark?
Now, granted, you're right. You're right. Not every doctor's like that. But now there's more doctors like that than there were 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Okay.
There's more doctors. I mean, look at what happened with fucking COVID. You know how many goddamn hospitals? Like, there was a guy in my area who died from a motorcycle fucking crash and had his goddamn arm ripped off. He was classified as a COVID death just so the hospital would get $5,000 more fucking dollars because every COVID death gave the hospital $5,000. You want to think
Can I ask
that
you a question? Can I ask you a question?
I totally agree with
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question since we're on the hot topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love this shit.
Do you believe people
I
are
do
born,
too.
Do you believe people are born gay?
Do I believe people are born gay?
Yes.
To a degree, yes. I think maybe people are born gay, they may not know it, and they end up realizing it. Yes. I think people are born gay, they may not know it, and they end up...
Hey, Chris, you got a browser on, bud?
I do? Okay.
Chris,
I'll
turn
be
that
right
browser
back.
off.
I noticed that my voice has a
Promise?
delay on your end. So.
Rita's going to stuff a big dildo in her panties.
Yeah, I am.
Hi-yo!
I'll be right back.
That's some weird, wild stuff.
Yeah, well, people got different opinions.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was a Carson fucking reference. God damn it! I thought.
Here's one, Jeremy.
Am I not the youngest one here?
Tom's really enjoying this, right, Tom?
No, I'm playing the middle.
He gave you the finger.
All right, age, sound off.
No, I think people should be able to express their opinion.
Yes, I agree.
It's a free world. Free
Not
country.
get mad at one
anyway.
another.
Who's right behind you, Tom? Someone's standing behind you.
Yeah, that's my guy breaking into my house. That's my alter ego.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my guy breaking into my house.
Good thing Bimbo isn't on here.
Good eye, though. Thanks for keeping an eye on me.
So what was this guy yelling about?
Dude, trust me, I'm not like some normal fuck. I have sleepwalking issues.
So what was this guy yelling about?
Dude, trust
Right.
me, I'm not like. They're fun. I have sleepwalking issues.
Okay.
You got a browser
That
open?
goddamn
bud?
play, I keep hearing myself.
There you go.
You got to turn off the other browser.
Okay, is that good?
I don't have any other browser on.
That's good.
No, that's better.
No, not you,
Hey,
Ron
the-
Jeremy.
Oh.
Jeremy.
the College of Knowledge wants to say something.
I don't know if he's so much Ron Jeremy. He's more giving me Mario vibes.
Not the College of Knowledge. There's a really good book that should be read by almost every
That's
teen
not
based
Mario.
on
Who the hell is that?
Becoming Nicole. It will explain a lot about why
What's that
some of
about,
these
Debbie?
children are transgender.
Wait a minute.
They were twin boys.
Has the female voice that's been talking to me this whole time been coming from Mario's channel?
Who? What?
You
No,
call him Ron
no,
Jeremy. I'm calling him Mario.
I have no
No.
idea what you're talking about.
Hey, the light's on. The light's on.
How about Ron Mario?
I have no idea.
I
don't know
swear to
what-
God, he was just on the same screen you're on. He's over there. I know he is.
Who? Mario?
The one they call Ron Jeremy.
Oh, my boyfriend? Not Ron Jeremy. Chris.
Yes, they
Okay.
call him Ron Jeremy. I'm calling him Mario.
Okay. What will we call you?
You call me Ink. That's my name.
Okay.
For in collar, like you initially said, which I gave you praise for.
Oh, thanks. Well, there's a book out called Becoming Nicole. These are twin little boys, and one of them from the time.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Well, that was a good book. That's a book kids should get to read to understand a little bit more about transgender people.
You think kids should read that book?
Teenagers should, so they can understand a
book
little bit
fucking
more about transgender. It is something real. It's not something that people just one day
tried
decide
to
they
make
want to be a
the
different
boy
sex.
girl and mutilated his penis.
She,
Hold
So
up,
because
hold
they-
up, hold
they-
up, hold up.
She
The
wanted
girl.
a little girl from the time she was a tiny little girl. She wanted her nails painted. She wanted her hair long. She wanted to be called by a girl's name.
Yeah.
She drew
Yeah.
pictures of herself as a girl because
Yeah.
she felt that way. You got to understand, a lot of that is genetic. You might have
Are you
80%
saying that
your
because
dad-
of what you watched?
You might have 80% of your father's genes and maybe 20% of your mother's.
Have you
and
watched
might be a
the
girl.
interviews
No, that's
from both
wrong.
of them before they kill themselves?
80%
No,
of
it's
your
not
mother
true.
and 20% of
It's
your father's
50-50.
genes and be a boy.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Have you
It's not
watched
true.
the interviews
It's not true.
of both of them before they fucking killed themselves?
They didn't kill themselves.
Yes, they did.
That little girl, Nicole, is actually going from different schools to talk to kids about transgenderism.
Then we're not
So-
talking about the same documentary because the two
This
boys
wasn't
that
a
are
documentary. It was a book that was written
the
by
two
her family
boys
and her.
that were initially used. No, I'm talking about real life, not a fucking
This
book.
is real life. This was a
Two
real
boys
little
that
girl
were
who was
initially
born a
used
boy.
by a doctor to start this whole transgender bullshit. One of them
If
had
you're a
a
little boy,
penis.
do you want to become a girl? No matter
One of
whether
them
people
had
think
a
it's cool or
penis
not.
that was manipulated
There's no
and
way that's going to
mangled.
happen. When you're a little girl, you like wearing dresses. You like to be a girl. You want to be a girl. You don't want to turn into a
You don't want to
boy.
hear the truth, do you?
Same as the other way around. I don't know. Did you want to be a girl when you were little?
They had 2 twin boys. They took one of them and tried to make him female. In the
No, this
process, they mutilated his penis, making it so he could not even be male if he wanted to. Therefore, they had to dress him and make him as a female from then on.
that
Now,
wasn't the book
in this
Becoming Nicole.
process, be
That
quiet.
wasn't the
In
story.
this process,
I know. I've met
I let you
transgender
talk
people.
and I shut my fucking mouth. Let me speak.
I don't know where you're from, buddy, but I've met transgender people, and that's not the way it is. Talk to some of
I don't
them.
give a fuck if you met transgender people. I'm telling you where the ideal of transgenderism fucking comes from. A twisted goddamn doctor.
Easy, Ink.
Really?
You don't have to get so freaking excited, pal.
He took 2 twin brothers and made them fuck each other until the point they grew up and killed themselves. That's where your transgenderism
one
ideology
Sorry
comes
for them. That shouldn't have
You
happened.
are
But
one
that's not
angry dude.
That's not every
Holy
transgender person
shit.
out there.
You
Man,
say that's not
man.
every transgenderism person out there. I get that. I know there's people like Blair White, and there's other cool-ass fucking people. I get that, right? I get it. But
Calm down.
understand, origins of your fucking outcome comes from a doctor making 2 twin brothers fuck each other to the point they killed themselves. That's where
Fuck
your
each other.
origination of transgenderism
Fuck
comes
each
from.
other.
The story I
Yes,
know was it didn't
because
end
the
that
one
way.
was raised as a girl, so they made the boy fuck the girl. They made them test subjects. They no longer saw them as people. This is why
Where did
they
you
ended
get
up
this
killing
from?
themselves.
I never even heard that story. I never even
Watch
heard of
the
that story.
documentary. Look it up. It exists.
What's the
There's
name of the
footage of them.
documentary? God damn it!
Easy, Inky. Take it easy, man.
I
Well,
don't
to get the
fucking
real
know
story,
right
read
now.
the book
If
Becoming
you give a
Nicole.
fucking
That's
fuck,
a
look
whole
it up.
different
You know
thing.
what I'm talking about. You know the doctor.
What's the name
You've
of it?
admitted that much. I
What's
don't
the
know
name
the
of it?
name.
We
I
know
don't
what
know
you're
the
talking
name.
about.
Well, then I don't know how to look it up if I don't know the name.
Good point.
We don't know who you're talking
Classic
about, Ink.
you.
And see, the woman that you are speaking to, the other woman is not who you were
Okay, here
speaking
you
to
go.
before. I am. She is
Here you go.
Chris's
Here you go.
girlfriend. She
Okay.
was in there with
Here you go.
Chris. I'm the other lady that I had to excuse myself for a minute.
Here
There you
you go. Go on
These are
YouTube.
2 different women here that you're
Look up.
speaking to.
Go on YouTube. Look up doctor.
I'm not going on YouTube to look for, if it was give me a reference,
Okay,
a
never.
real
You
reference
don't want
that I
to
can
get
look it
educated.
up.
Reamer twins. Reamer twins. of
You don't
Canada.
think anything on YouTube is educational when there's clearly bullshit on YouTube, and then there is clearly educational shit on YouTube. You just have to be
There's a
smart
lot
enough
of
to know the
bullshit
difference.
on YouTube. Well, look
Like
up
I
the
said.
book. Look up the book Becoming Nicole, because that will tell you all about
I'm
these other
done
twins,
because
which were boys that one
you don't
became
know
a
the
girl.
difference bullshit and educational. So
They did
we're
not
done.
sleep with each other, and none of that happened.
She's trying to give you a real
Yeah.
reference of a real situation
Whatever you
of somebody.
whatever you do to cope, honey. I watched the doctor himself and the brothers themselves speak
That
before they
wasn't
killed
the same
themselves.
story. That wasn't the same story then.
It's a
Sure,
completely
sure,
different
it was.
story, Ink.
You're talking about one thing, one incident.
Yes.
You know, a parachute.
So are you.
A
No,
mind
I'm
is
not.
like a parachute. It only
You're
works
talking about
when
one
it's
incident. You're trying to refer to one incident to refute my incident, right? So that
Not
we're both
me.
talking about one incident.
Not me. She may be talking about a book. I'm not talking about a book. You have the 2 of us confused,
Who
dear.
is she?
This
Because
book
you
has
both
been a
sound
lot
the
easier
fucking
to
same,
understand.
honestly. Like, nothing against you, but your voices and accents sound the same.
Debbie,
this whole
wait.
argument.
Wait a minute. Debbie, wave at the camera. Debbie.
Okay. Hello.
Wait, no, we can't see you waving. Can't see your hand.
Screen, I
There
can
we go.
barely see you.
I got my
Can't
hand
see
over
your
here.
hand, Debbie. Wave it in front of your
I'm
face.
trying.
Okay, Debbie is Mario's girlfriend.
Right. And
Yes.
I'm over here. I'm Rita
Yeah.
from Florida.
Okay, Rita from Florida. I remember that.
Okay. And she's Debbie.
Regardless,
Debbie's
you
talking
both
about a
get
book.
it wrong.
Yes, Becoming Nicole. Just look it up, Google that, and it'll tell you all about the real case that I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I get that.
I have no idea.
I know.
I have no
There's
idea
a
what the
book.
case he's talking about. The girl who was Nicole, who became Nicole, she did a lot of interviews. She goes to schools and talks to kids and things, teenagers and college students, about what made her transition. But I don't get where he's coming from as far as his. He's
All right,
got a whole
okay,
different
hold
set of twins.
on. Becoming Nicole. She goes and talks to people at schools and shit, right?
Yes.
When was the last time she did that? What year?
I have no idea. I read it a couple of years ago when it came out. When it was a bestseller, I read it.
Are you a transsexual?
Okay,
Go on
and when you
YouTube
read
and look it up. Ink.
no,
Go on YouTube and look it up.
No. And when you read it, what was the last year she had been to a school?
I don't know. I haven't read it recently. I read the book.
But you read it though, right? You should know.
Back when she was a best-selling author.
You saw the
she
documentary.
did.
You should
No.
know.
It wasn't the author who went to it wasn't the author who went to the school. It was the goddamn boy who was forced to identify as Nicole. That was what the book was about. When was the last time Nicole went
I
to
read
a
the book, and you should see her interview. She's got interviews all over
It's
YouTube.
not the
too.
same,
I've
dog.
seen the
It's not the
interviews.
same.
I'm asking you a simple question. When was the last time Nicole was at a school?
How would I know? I don't know her personally. I read.
How would you know? You read the fucking book. You said you read the book.
The book came out some years ago.
Fucking yelling.
It doesn't matter when the book came out. The book is an account of things that had happened in the past. If you had read the book, you would know the last time Nicole had been at a school, correct?
Did you
No.
know when? Okay, when was that? Since you seem to know more than
I'm not the one who claims to have read the book. You are.
I didn't know it's
Well,
even
maybe
in
you
the
need
book.
to pick up a copy and read it.
That's not a good response in your favor. Maybe I should pick up a copy and read it when this whole thing
Yeah.
started with you. I've read the book.
Yeah.
And then I ask you, well, if you've read the book, when's the last time Nicole
I wasn't talking
actually
about
at
that.
a
What I'm
school?
saying is
And
that
your answer
there
is,
are
I don't
positive
know.
stories that
Maybe you
come
should
out in
pick
these
up a
cases.
copy and read it. Really?
How many friends
I'm
do you
trying
have
to be
who are
civil
transgender?
here,
Do you
man.
talk to transgender
No,
people,
you're
or do you
not.
just ignore them?
You're not trying to be
Yes,
civil
I
at all.
am.
You're yelling your
No,
head
I
off.
am. I'm
think
trying to be
you're
civil. I
transgender
just don't
racist
stand
is what
for
I think you
bullshit.
are.
That's the thing. You might take it as me being a dickhead, but I don't stand for bullshit. I want to be civil,
No, you're a
but I don't
transgender
stand for
racist.
Your
bullshit.
head off.
You don't like
When you-
anybody different than yourself, and that's obvious.
No, that's not it at all. I like several people different than myself, honey. Don't even try that shit.
Right. Except for
thing is-
transgender people.
No, the thing is, you came in, and I'm sorry, I raised my voice. I understand I got a little loud. All right, you came into this with, well, you've read the book. You know about Nicole.
So
I said, hey,
you've been
okay.
talking and talking
No,
about some
can I
twins that
talk?
committed
Can I talk?
suicide,
Can
some
I-
doctor
can I
forced them
talk?
to screw each
Can I
other,
talk?
all this other
You
stuff.
want to talk, but you don't want to listen.
That's
Give
right.
us the proof of your story.
I will listen
Where's the
after I
book?
say my piece.
Where's the book on your story, buddy? Where is your book?
I never claimed that I had written a book, so I don't know
Just
what the fuck
because
talking.
a woman wrote a book
Screwing each other
and
and killing
say
each other
to-
and all this other stuff. That's what we heard.
No, what I'm saying is, okay. So you're telling me a woman outside of the man who actually experienced becoming Nicole wrote a book?
I have
No.
no idea what you're talking about.
Is that what
now.
you're telling me? It wasn't
No.
the man who became Nicole that wrote the book?
She was a twin brother.
I know this. I know the experiment. It's fucking horrific.
It wasn't an experiment.
So
The
you
parents
say.
did not experiment with their children. They went through the court
So
system
you
and
say.
everything.
Look deeper into it.
What are you talking
Look deeper
about?
into it in the book.
Dude, did you read this in the National Enquirer? Or
Yeah,
like
No.
maybe-
I spent 6
Or the New
hours
York
online
Post.
going through so many sources, and I'm not
Yeah,
some
that.
bitch who.
Well, if you
Oh my
have all
God.
these sources,
Tell us
please
your
quote the
sources.
sources so that we can look at it as well and understand what you're trying to convey.
Exactly.
Okay, give me a couple weeks to bring them back up because, like I said, I've went as in past tense. It's not like I did this
yesterday. You should know the
because
sources.
I
If you read it, you should know your sources.
Because I explained earlier, I have been following this guy for a long time and watching his videos. So
What's
obviously
his name
the things.
again? What's his name
What?
again? What is his name again? This guy you've been following.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Chosen One.
Say it.
Chosen One.
Yeah.
Tony? Somebody said earlier?
Don't drag me into this.
Dude, I don't know. I've been drinking tonight. It's hard for me to start to keep track of shit.
Well, let's just change the subject. How about that?
But
Yeah,
I remember Chosen One. Because like I said, I
I
followed the
don't know
dude
how
for
we got chosen
over
one from a guy that you watched a
invited to
documentary
follow
on.
him. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, you're asking me to bring up, like, as far as, like, I've known Chosen One for at least 2 years, right? And
Okay.
the things I'm speaking on now, the links and references you're wanting to, are things that I know of for 2 years ago. So it would take me some time to refine that shit and send it to you. But I can do it if you want me to.
Okay.
Because that's how much I fucking believe in it.
Yeah, because I would really be. I'm interested. I'm interested. I'm truly interested. I'd love to be able to read what you've read.
Like, I'm not some dumb shit that just believes any bullshit that's put in front of me.
Okay. Nobody said you were.
I know,
like
but
to see
it's
facts.
a
We
general.
fact-check the things
No,
we
I
hear.
know.
We don't
But
just believe it.
it's a general consensus of the internet.
The internet.
There's a lot
Yes,
of bullshit
the
on
space
internet.
we're on right now.
What you read.
Please don't be condescending. It won't work.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I love y'all guys. You guys are fucking awesome.
We love you too, but just be civil, man. We like
How
discussions.
not
We
then?
like heated discussions. We love to talk about all sorts of things.
This
Yeah,
is
that's
called
over
The View. Hey, this
The
is called
fact that you haven't
Chosen
kicked
One,
me when
The
I've
View.
gotten loud, that alone,
This is The
chef's
View.
kiss. Thank you.
Chosen
Because,
One,
yeah,
The View.
sometimes
There
I
you go,
get
Tom.
loud and I don't even realize it.
Oh, I do as well. I can as well. I get ya.
Tom,
So
you
we
need to
have that
change
in
your show to
common.
The View. Tom, you need to change your show to The View.
Jerry Springer show.
Jerry Springer show,
No,
Tom.
fuck that. No, fuck. Who the fuck? No, we are not a View. Do I look? No, we are not some cackling fucking bitches with no goddamn opinions and full of airheads.
Sounds like we're on The View. Hi, Rita. How are you? I didn't even get a
I'm
chance
great, Chris. How are you?
Good, honey. I haven't had a chance to see you, talk to you, because everyone's been babbling on and on.
It's okay. I know.
And Tom is just
We are
sitting
not-
back enjoying it.
Yes, he
We
is.
are not to where Whoopi Goldberg sits there and says she hates Trump,
This is,
and you
this
can
is-
literally,
Hey, by the
you
way, this
literally
is Tom's
look
channel.
up footage of her in the '90s telling Trump that he should run for president.
Hey, out of due respect, this is Tom's channel, by the way, and I don't think he likes that we're manipulating taking over his channel.
Oh, I think if Tom had an issue with it, he'd say something. I think he loves it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on
Yeah, if
board.
Tom has any problems, he can say something, and I'll
Hey,
shut up
because
if
we
I'm
know
a problem.
Bimbo would not tolerate.
Oh.
Bimbo wouldn't tolerate it, right, Mark?
Well, Bimbo's
Bimbo
more
is
of a
great.
music show, not a
Yeah, right.
not a
Exactly.
chat per
Yes, that
se.
is true. Yeah, that is true.
I am a hard motherfucker to box in.
We can,
I will tell you that now.
Me too. Me too. We should get along famously. I think we really would.
Yeah.
We seem to
Yeah,
so
it's just
far.
differing opinions. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just differing
I
opinions.
love passionate discussions.
Musically, I like shit you probably think I wouldn't. Politically, I lean ways you probably think I wouldn't.
I have no preconception.
I am an anomaly. You cannot box me in.
So am I. I get you. I really do.
You know how many of us there are like that? There's tons of us like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Like what?
Anomalies.
Anomalies. People
What
you
does that
can't
mean?
box in. You
What
don't
does that
know
mean?
how we're going to vote. You don't know what we think. We can go one way or the other. We're pretty much centrist.
Yeah.
Are you a
We're
transsexual?
We're center leaning. That's what we are. We're center leaning. You just don't know what way we're leaning. We lean one way or we lean the other way.
Oh, there's no in between, you don't think?
I mean, you could be pure centrist. That would be the in between.
Okay.
You don't lean one way or the other. I mean, there's got to be something on one side or the other that makes you lean. Like, okay, I'll give you this. I'll give you this. With this current fucking societal bullshit going on and abortion and all that, right? And bitches, pretty much what I've seen, wanting to just kill babies for no goddamn reason. Just, I want to get fucking semen pumped in me and then go get an abortion rather than be on birth control. So, with that, you could say I'm more center right leaning. Like,
Yes.
I don't want to abolish abortion. I don't think that should be a thing at all. No. I just don't think that abortions should be used like a Subway punch card.
I agree with you. Absolutely, I agree with you.
Or a
Absolutely.
form of control.
Absolutely. It should not be used as a means of birth control,
See?
per se. But there are
This is where
situations.
we bridge gaps.
Yeah. Bridge gaps.
Well, that's
Mark,
been
you still
fun.
there?
Oh, I'm here.
No, Mark.
Yeah,
Canada
Mark's
guy.
here.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Very good. Just checking.
Ink.
Dude,
Well,
you
we
don't.
can pick a date when you can do your research.
I just gotta say, Rita, you
Sir?
don't know how nice it is that you said my name correctly the very first time.
Oh, it was a wild guess, but I just went with it.
It's a running thing with people in communities I'm in because none of them really know how to say my name right yet.
Really?
And yeah, you and
Say it again,
mainly
It's a bit different name. I just kind of
say it.
sounded it out, what it looked like.
Say it again. Say it again.
Who?
You say my
You.
name.
Incolor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ink,
Does that
for
stand for
short.
something?
I've had several people that do not get that.
What?
And the funny thing is,
Where's that come from?
I'll tell you that in a second. The funny
Okay.
thing is, outside of you and foreign people from like Scotland and shit, like foreigners say my name correctly mostly all the time. It's
Right.
Americans who don't get it fucking right, and it makes me fucking laugh my ass off. But at the
Yeah.
same time, I don't care to correct it. I tried to correct one of them, and he's like, "No, I'm going to continue to say your name incorrectly just because." And I was like, "All right, I don't care. It makes me laugh."
Well, that's rude.
No, I don't care. It's funny as hell to me.
Oh, okay.
Like each streamer has their own way of pronouncing my name now, and it's fucking hilarious.
Well, where does that name come from?
The name comes from when I was in high school, and me and my friends had a band. In Collar was the name of our band.
Oh, okay.
Now, in Collar, yeah,
got it.
In Collar means in anger, because our bassist got detention, and he had to go to the library for detention, so he chose to pick up the dictionary and read that.
Oh,
In him reading the dictionary, he found the word collar, which was another form of anger.
Mm-hmm.
So he came back to us and was like, "Well, what if we call our band In Collar, like in anger?" And we were like, "That sounds fucking dope." And granted, we didn't become anything, but you know, life goes on, blah blah blah. I form a Twitter page and a YouTube channel, and I'm like, "Hey, I got a name, and I don't think many people in the world probably know what the fuck it is." So now I'm in. Fuck them.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. Imaginative.
And yeah, I'm
That's very good.
Artistic fucking route of me. I'm working on making a character to embodiment in collar.
Okay.
But as far as it stands now, it's the profile picture you see.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I'm sorry?
I said thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime.
So what else you got going
We're
on
here to
these
support
days?
Am I being investigated or interrogated?
No.
No, we're
It's a
not
simple
interrogating.
question.
We just like to get to know people. Do you feel interrogated?
I mean, I just told you all that, and then you're like, what else you got going on?
Oh, no, I'm just trying to get to know you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by that.
I don't know. What do you want
sound
to know? What else?
interesting.
What do you want to know? What else I got going on specifically?
Oh, no, I just wondered
Like
how
work
life's been treating you.
Life's been treating me kind of fucking iffy.
Yeah.
Why?
Like I just had a birthday, and
Happy birthday.
my celebrate. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
My celebrations were phenomenal.
What'd you do?
I got fucked up.
No doubt.
And then about 14 days later, Mother Nature was like, "Hey, you know what? Here's a belated birthday present. Bam! Your gallbladder's malfunctioning now."
Oh, bummer.
And well, oh dude, it was the worst fucking pain I have felt in a long time.
But you have stones?
Huh?
Stones?
I still didn't get it.
You get don't you get stones, in
Stones?
your gallbladder?
Stones. Yeah. Okay. Stones. Okay. Yeah. See, I started feeling that pain, right? So it's like 11:30 at night when this pain kicks in. Because for the first couple days, it was just like, oh, I had mild stomach cramps. And then the third day, 11:30 at night, it's like a fucking horse kicks me in my gut. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then it goes through in waves for about 3 minutes, like throughout my abdomen.
Mm.
That's tough.
And then it happens again. And when it happens again, I start looking it up on Google. And Google's telling me, like, chances are you got a kidney stone. And I'm like, all right, I get it, but
That'd
one
be more in
main
your back.
factor of a kidney stone is it's gonna hurt when I piss, and it don't hurt when I piss. So it's like I don't think I got a kidney stone. I mean, I guess if Google says that, but that don't seem right to me. So, 11:30 at night, I was like, I don't think I got a kidney stone. Google's probably wrong. I'm just going to ride it through the night, see what happens. Which resulted in like fucking 2 days and no sleep to the point where I fuck it and I went to the ER. And I tell them, I think I got a kidney stone based on what I looked up, blah, 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 blah. And at that, like I said, 2 days with no sleep, I'm fucking passing out in the fucking waiting room over and over, keep waking up. Like, don't retain much of what the fucking doctor tells me because I ain't had much sleep, but I got like 40 pages of fucking notes when I left the goddamn place. But I get in there and I'm thinking, oh, they're going to do an x-ray on my kidney, see if I got kidney stones, because that's what I'm thinking. That's what I tell the nurses. And then some dude comes out with a wheelchair. He's like, yo, fucking, you need to be seen for the thing. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, get in. I'm like, okay. And this dude wheels me back to this room. He's like, let me make sure they're ready. And then takes me in there. And then I got to get out of the wheelchair, make sure I ain't got no metal on me. I got to get into the fucking CAT scan. And this nurse chick's like, yo, we got to pump iodine into you. Is that cool? I'm like, I don't know. I never had iodine pumped into me. And she's like, well, if you have an allergic reaction, you're in a hospital. At least it's the best place. Ha ha ha. I'm like, yeah, ha ha ha. Funny.
Well, she's right. I mean,
I know she's
Sure,
right,
they
but
have to do
damn,
the
it's not a
test.
lab rat.
They're not experimenting on you, though. They're trying to figure out what's wrong with you.
Yeah, she said they had to do the iodine in me so that the doctor could, like, tell layer differential from my organs.
Right.
Because
it's going to show if you have stones or whatever's going on.
He didn't think it was kidney. He thought it was something else. And I was like, okay, I guess. And she did it, and she's like, well, look, when you're in the fucking CAT scan, you're gonna feel like you have to gotta piss yourself, because that's how everybody feels.
No.
And I'm like,
No.
Okay. And she's like, it's gonna feel warm on your crotch. I'm like, all right. And then she pumps the iron into me, and she's like, are you feeling that? You should be feeling that. Like, no, I'm not feeling it. And eventually she's like, well, do you feel any warmth, like, in your crotch? I'm like, no. And then it kicked in. No, then it kicked in, and I was like, okay, yeah, it feels like my nuts are underneath, like, a heat warmer at Burger King. And she's like, yeah, okay, you're getting it. I was like, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
And that's when they came back. Yeah, it's your gallbladder. And then fucking homeboy, the doctor, talked to me after all that and shit and was like, look, your gallbladder is doing a weird thing I've never really seen gallbladders do. And like pretty much mine is choosing when it wants to and wants not to function. And granted, for the last 2 weeks, it's been a nice to me. Like, I've changed my diet, but it's been nice to me, and my diet is working as something I still find edible.
Oh, so they didn't
But-
remove your gallbladder?
No, I'm set to see a specialist, and he's supposed to like put some camera up in me and fucking look at me and see if I need to have that done or not, or if I can be
Oh, okay.
like just
Yeah,
change
yeah.
my diet and fix it from there. Because
Your
when I
diet
looked up, like
can,
even
can change it.
Yeah,
Your
if-
diet can
diet
make a
can
difference.
fix it, but it'll take months to years.
Yeah. Yeah, your diet can make a difference.
Yeah, as soon as he said that, like, oh, dude, it made me so sad. Like, I'm in the fucking hospital, right? And he's like, all right, well, you need to change your diet. He's like, well, do you drink? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, how much? I'm like, I don't know. I have like 3 or 4 drinks a night before I fucking crash out. He's like, okay, well, cut back on that. So, okay, I've cut back to now 2 drinks a night.
Hey, pal,
And
the
then-
day you go and get they put a camera up your back end and check out your gallbladder, I want to come with you, man.
No.
You're going to be hilarious. You're going to be angry as fuck.
No, dude, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. The specialist dude that I'm supposed to see, he's supposed to split in my forearm and put a microscopic fucking camera up my arm into my chest and down to my esophagus.
Oh, I don't want to go with you.
Ain't nobody going to ask nothing.
Why wouldn't they go do down your esophagus to begin with? Why in your
I don't know.
arm?
I don't know. I didn't question. Like I said, at that point, I've been to wait 2 days. I was just like, okay. I didn't retain much of what he was telling me.
Oh. Well, usually they would do an endoscopy and go through your mouth and down into your stomach.
Get a hold of this guy. I retain that. I retain that he said change your diet, and I retained also that I had asked him an additional question because I have had like symptoms of diabetes, so I asked to be checked for that, and I was found negative for it. So now I'm thinking it's from an accident. Yeah, it's good it's not diabetes, but it's still like I'm losing feeling in my hands and feet.
Neuropathy.
And 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I fell from like 8 feet and landed straight on my fucking tailbone.
Ah, ooh.
And I felt nothing from it because, I can't say I felt nothing from it at the time because I landed on my tailbone and on my side at the same time. And what I got from it was a cracked rib. I knew that for sure.
May have done some nerve damage though, and you're just now feeling it.
Now, yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. A couple years later, maybe I had some nerve damage because it was like the last 2 months I've started to feel this numb.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
And if that's the case, that shit happened at work, so them motherfuckers can pay for it.
Well, I hope
They didn't want to let me wait to stand on the ladder. They were like, no, just use the bar stool. I'm like, I don't want to use the bar stool, man. That shit's like janky.
Well, I hope you did file compens with workman's comp when you fell so that there'll be a record.
I didn't.
Oh, well, you're fucked.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Shit all happened. All right, this is the thing, and it is so fucked. Like looking back on it, it's so fucked. Like when COVID first popped off, right?
Right.
When it first popped off, it was basically on St. Patrick's Day. Because we were having a celebration. Like I said, we're an Irish bar. We were having a celebration for St. Patrick's Day, and COVID shit popped off and all of a sudden we had cops coming in the bar telling us, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Right.
So that is how I know COVID popped off on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
St. Patrick's Day is the day I was hanging these lights and I fell.
yep.
Now,
Well, if you didn't file a workman's comp claim that you failed, they're not responsible to pay if you have an injury to your back now
now
because you didn't
COVID,
file a report.
like I was saying, COVID popped off. In order for me to file workman's comp, would require me to be seen by a doctor.
Okay.
No doctor wanted to see anybody when COVID popped off unless it was about fucking COVID. I called to be seen about my broken rib and was there is nothing a doctor can do for you about a broken rib. You just have to let it heal.
That's right.
Right.
I had to sit on my couch for 8 weeks and do fucking nothing. And when I laughed, it hurt like fuck. If
Oh,
I
I'm
coughed,
sure.
it hurt fuck.
Sneezing is incredible.
But
Oh, it's
eventually
painful.
it healed. And after 8 weeks, no one wanted to see me because still COVID was a fucking issue. And I let it go on and on and on. And then I call and I try to get seen. And when I try to get seen, they're like, well, you haven't been seen in over 3 years, so you're considered a new patient. You need to come in and fill out all this paperwork. And we need to
True.
deem if we even accept you.
Yeah.
And then, at that time, after they say I have to fill out the paperwork, they're like, well, have you had your COVID shot? And I'm like, no, I haven't. Oh, well, since you haven't had your COVID shot, you're going to have to wait 6 months before we can see you. However, if you want to go and get your COVID shot tomorrow, we can see you this afternoon. Like, the fuck kind of sense does that make?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
you're right.
Yeah, a lot of people got held back from getting things done during COVID. I mean, it's
Yeah.
unfortunate. It really is, but yeah.
Like, I just had basic fucking problems, man. Like,
Yeah.
my shit was falling. It had nothing to do with COVID, but no. They wanted to tie everything to fucking COVID.
No, darling, they were trying to protect everyone, including you.
No, you say that, and there may be some that were doing that, but you have to think, in the grand scheme of things, every hospital who claimed any death had anything to do with COVID got $5,000 per death.
Okay, that's what you said earlier. Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
you
that story.
you can
too.
look it up. You can look it up. It's a thing.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard the same thing up here. That was one of the first sort of.
We had a guy in Florida who died from fucking his arm being ripped off in a motorcycle accident, and he was claimed as a COVID death. We had a
Yeah,
guy
you
who
said
fell.
that earlier.
We had a guy who fell from a ladder, and it was claimed as a COVID death because
I don't
it
know
got
what
them.
to tell you, man.
It
So
got
is,
them.
I guess. Happens.
He's right about that.
The
Yeah,
world's
he is
more
right,
way more
twisted
but
money.
I
than we
don't
want
know.
to believe. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like believing it. But yeah, the world is fucked. And
Well,
it's becoming
yeah,
more fucked by the day.
I agree with you there.
Yeah, me
Like,
too. Mark, do you agree
I'm
with
not
that?
choosing a political side here or there, but the political side currently in charge is not helping the world not become fucked. They're kind of accelerating it. We have no reason to be involved with Ukraine other than the fact that we have a bio lab over there where we test fucking biochemical weaponry. That's the only fucking reason we're there. we won't say it, and we want to say, though, oh, there's this big war going on. Well, name the last time you saw a big war going on and celebrities were making trips to the fucking country where said war was happening. Because Ben Stiller's been there. Who else has been there? There's been like 4 or 5 fucking celebrities.
Well, a lot of them are donating money.
I don't give a fuck if you're donating money. Name the last time in history you saw a celebrity go to an actual war-torn area where
Well, they
war
did
was
it all
actually
during World War II and Vietnam.
That's what are you
Who
getting
went?
at, anyways?
Who?
What are you
celebrity
getting at?
went? In Vietnam
Bob
or World War
Hope,
II?
Marilyn Monroe, all these actresses and actors went over to entertain the troops during wartime.
Entertain the troops. They went to a military site. They didn't go to hang out with the president of Ukraine like Ben Stiller and fucking 4 other people have.
I don't know what Ben Stiller did when they
Sean
went
Penn,
there. I wasn't there,
To
honey.
interview the
Sean
president.
Penn's another one. And Sean Penn's a
Penn
fucking
went
piece
to-
of shit.
Because a lot of them were donating money. That's why they met with the president.
Okay.
And what
Okay,
is-
I get it. Okay,
What's
listen.
the big deal,
Listen,
though?
listen.
I don't get what you're getting
They're
at.
donating money, right? They're donating. You're giving money to a good cause to help people, okay? The fact that they are going over to the Ukraine and doing photo ops with the Ukrainian president, who, before he was president, was the guy who played a fucking piano with his dick.
Oh, come
Let's
on.
not let
Oh,
that
come
go
on,
by.
man.
Take it easy.
No, look
Come on,
into it.
man. You're getting
Look
a little
into it,
bit too far out there now.
Am I? There's
Mark
there's
plays the
video
piano.
footage of him
He's-
playing a piano with his dick.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
send
I
me
can
the
do that.
link. Send me the link. Please. I want to see that now.
Mark-
I would love to see a man playing a piano with his dick. Please send that to me.
Mark doesn't like
Or
What's
you
his
send it
talking
to
name?
about pianos
Chosen
that way.
One and he'll send me the link. I'd love to see that.
Piano abuse.
Yeah, right. Abuse of a good piano.
Yeah.
I might drop my third, but give me a second.
Don't be going doing that now, man.
Oh.
I got Mark. He must have been
Oh
drinking.
my God. Uh-oh.
Oh,
We lost it. Maybe he'll be back. He's looking up his
He'll be back.
references.
I think he's had a
He'll
few,
be
eh?
back,
What do you
yeah.
think? I was
It's
gonna
hard
do my
to tell,
Foster
you know,
Brooks
I mean-
impression. Remember Foster Brooks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He played the best drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, he did. Well, Tom, we're going to have to meet
Yeah.
up at, what was his name? What was the bar's name?
O'Malley's.
O'Malley's
Thursday,
Alley?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, O'Malley's.
Well, I will,
Alley,
if you, I would love if with, I'd go with you. I wouldn't go with by myself.
Yeah, we'll go there on Thursday.
We got to
Thursday.
check that out, Tom.
I looked it up. It looks like they have good food.
Really?
Yeah, they got a lot of oysters on the half shell.
I don't care for oysters, but
You know?
sounds like a happening spot.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go
I
party.
think I've been somewhere like that before.
Mark would like to go too. He's
Yeah,
got to
I'll
get an
go
extra
along.
COVID test.
Yeah, I wish he could.
Yeah. Oh, Mark!
My brother
Mark!
can't
Mark
play that side
sat
of
up in his
Tampa.
chair when that guy. Mark sat up in his chair when he started talking shit about a piano.
That's right.
Now he got real offended then.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God.
So cool.
Love it. Love it. Only
You think
on
a
the
SWAT
chosen one.
Yeah. I got to guess. I think the SWAT team came in his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Canister of that stuff, that laughing gas, whatever it is they shoot through your window.
Yeah, the tear gas.
Somebody swatted him.
Yeah, tear gas. Yeah. Oh, here he is. Yeah, it's right here. He's right here.
All right.
He's coming
All
back.
right. Cool beans.
He'll be back.
Brace
I knew you.
yourself.
There's no way he's just going to get disconnected and be gone for good.
Nah.
Yeah.
I love
He'll
it.
get back on when nobody else can.
Exactly.
There's a link right there. Encounter. That fucker will walk up here. Use a megaphone.
Yeah.
Come on, click on it, Encounter. What the fuck you doing? Don't doubt the party there. Frisky's got a good point. The hell's he doing? I put the link up for you.
It took him a minute to get
did it
on before.
You know, it makes sense now when he could hear me talking when I was saying about a porn bomber. So he was raring to go by the time he actually got him working. He said, "What is this? Jacking off shit. Fucking porn. What the fuck are you talking about?"
For fuck's sake. He said.
Hell yeah.
He had to
He'll
get
be
in
back.
on
He'll be
that.
popping up. Yeah. He's pushing the
And
couch in
it-
front of the door now because of the battering ram.
Oh, Lord.
Shit. There
Fuck
he is.
the Super
There's my
Bowl.
man. Yeah, that's-
What happened?
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Hank.
Yeah, I can
SWAT
hear
team
you.
come in? All right.
Ink is in the house.
Did you get the couch up?
I'm putting
What'd
the
you do?
link
Take a
in.
downer?
No, I'm putting the link in the chat section.
Wonderful.
I don't think he can. He do that? Put the
No.
link in there.
I don't think you can while you're on StreamYard. You'd have to go off StreamYard and go into the chat. Then
Well, I
you can
just
drop
clicked
that
it.
link.
I just clicked the thing on the StreamYard that says chat, and I put a link in there.
Yeah,
Oh, wonderful.
in the private chat, you put a link.
Oh, he did it
okay.
on the private chat. Yeah, hold on. I'll do it. Yeah, I got it right here. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, here it is,
Okay.
right here.
I'll be right back.
What's that a link to?
All right. YouTube.
His link to his channel?
I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna post it though. This isn't a porn bomb, is it? Here you go.
It's Zelensky playing piano with his penis.
There it is right there. You see it?
It's a link that brings you to Zelensky playing the piano with his penis.
As I
Is that what
said.
it is?
Yeah.
Yes. You think I was fucking lying? I don't lie, bro. There was a vote put in place between him and someone else. The other guy beat him. The U.S. forced Zelensky into power instead of the other guy. I wonder why.
Yep. He's gonna do it.
Chris
Him and
says it was a
partner.
comedy gag.
It is. It's a comedy gag. Him and another guy are playing around.
It's
'Cause
still
he's a
fucking
comedian.
Zelensky. Zelensky was an entertainer before he was put in place as a president. That's
We
my
all
point.
knew that, though. He was an actor.
Actor, a guy who
Gotcha.
plays a piano with his dick. You want to call him
So
an
was Ronald
actor?
Reagan.
Ronald
So
Reagan
was
was a
Ronald
fucking
Reagan.
actor. Ronald Reagan didn't play the piano with his dick. Ronald Reagan was in films. Name a film Zelensky's been in. Exactly.
Well, actors fucking do other stuff than just be in films, Inc. Actors go on stage.
Yeah, they play the piano with their dick, right? They play the piano with their dick. That's the other things they do, right?
Shut up.
You want to fucking cow for him? Cow for Zelensky? He's not a fucking actor. He was someone who was put in place by the
I
U.S.
didn't say any of that.
In their own country. Look it up, dude. In their own country, Zelensky lost. In a fair election, in their own country, Zelensky lost. The U.S. forced him into place. Look, it's there. I'm not a liar, dude. I wasn't a liar when I told you he played the piano with his dick. And I'm not a liar now.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, they just watched it.
Oh. And it's actually him.
Yeah. My point being, he was an entertainer.
And you say his name was Bill?
He wasn't no political figure at all.
You said his
And
name
then
was
the
Bill?
rebuttal was, well, no, I didn't say his name was Bill.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's his name. He didn't go by a different name.
My mistake. Well, you have certainly enlightened me tonight. You've given me a
And what
lot
was
to think about.
the rebuttal?
Yeah, me too. I was too. Yep. It's been a real learning experience.
Look into it, dude. Like,
It has.
he was
I mean,
by
you
the
know.
in their own country. He did not win the election. The U.S. forced him
Wow.
into power.
Kind of like Trump kind of thing, right? And Biden.
I'd say more kind of like Biden thing. Because
Right,
when
that's
Trump
what-
was elected, let me say this, I did not like Trump when he was elected. I thought Trump was a piece of shit. But the whole
Yeah.
Biden situation, pizza boxes over windows, the people that are normally allowed to stand over your shoulder to count votes now have to stand
Yeah.
7
You
feet
think
away
Trump's
with
still
binocular to
president?
count votes. Yeah, all
You
that
think Trump's
shit's
still
suspect.
president? Inc.
What?
Do you think
What?
Trump's still president?
No,
Did we lose Inc?
Now, if I think Biden's presidency is legitimate or not, no, I don't. Because it is the first time ever in a presidency and an election where we covered up windows with pizza boxes. And like I said, because of COVID, people that were normally allowed to stand over your shoulder while you counted votes have to stand 7 feet away and use binoculars. Like, everything was just very suspect.
Excuse me.
And yeah, the most popular president ever in history to get the most votes when he never campaigned a day. He stayed in his fucking basement. He went on podcast and he told people that were black that if they didn't vote for him, they're not black. Like, how is this the most popular president? I don't get it.
Sorry, I had to let my dog in.
I don't
And
do
like, I'm not
Frederick
some,
wants to know how old you are.
like I said, I'm not some Trump fucking like nut hugger or anything. Like when Trump first became president, I hated him.
Yeah, you said
My
that.
family was Democratic my whole fucking life. We were raised Democrats.
Okay.
And then
So
Trump became president, and even then, my I think it was 1 out of 2 of my parents was for it. And I was like, well, you're a fucking idiot.
Oh wow.
Because
You said that to your parents?
yeah, like as far as politically, I was like, you're a fucking idiot. He's a dumb motherfucker. He can't run a company. How's he gonna run a country?
Wow.
And he continued to fucking prove me wrong,
Mm.
which made me gain respect for him.
Okay.
He kept
All right.
making fucking shit cheap in my life.
Oh.
Like, that's the thing. These stupid
And at what
motherfuckers. They're like,
cost?
oh,
And at what
Trump
cost?
gave to the rich. Yeah. You know what happens when Trump gives tax cuts to the rich?
The rich get richer.
It ultimately goes down to the rich don't charge us as much for the goods we fucking buy in the store. So shit is cheaper for us.
Okay.
That's what it boils down to. People want to think, oh, no, he's favoring the rich. No. The shit is trickle-down economics, basically. He gives the rich a tax
Wow.
cut. He also gives the middle class a tax cut.
Oh.
So that supported both of them. So the rich having a tax cut. Do you realize how much cheaper shit was 4 years ago than it is now?
Yes, I do.
Gas was like $1.75.
Where?
Here, Florida.
How long ago?
4 years ago, it was like $1.75, maybe $2.25.
Maybe it's where
Now-
you lived.
It's $3.25. Now I'm lucky.
Yeah, you are. I mean, if you
You know
find it.
what fucking eggs cost, man? An 18
Yeah, I
pack
do.
of eggs at $13.99.
Depends on where you go.
Well, my local grocery store down the road, 18 pack of eggs, $13.99.
Try going to a Dollar
6-pack of
General
eggs.
or somewhere like that. I got an 18-pack of eggs
A
for
Dollar
like
General might be a couple bucks cheaper. 'Cause
six
I talked to
something.
them too.
we didn't
For
see
an
And a
that.
18
12
pack?
pack for $3 something.
Oh,
So it depends. Now I can go to Publix or some grocery chain, and yes, they may be that.
oh, Publix is expensive as fuck.
What caused that problem with the eggs? Chicken virus? Chicken flu?
Yeah.
No, they want to tell you it's that. What caused that problem with the eggs, and you can Google this shit too, because this shit happened months ago. All of a sudden, we had some random attacks on fucking chicken farms and shit where motherfuckers were exploding things.
What
So
motherfuckers?
we had chicken. That's the thing. We don't say what motherfuckers. What they say is just somebody attacked the fucking plant. This shit happened. Explosion happened. And now this chicken place that used to produce like 60,000 fucking eggs per day produces no more eggs.
What
So guess
company?
what? The price of eggs is going up, motherfucker.
What company, honey?
There wasn't even a company attached to a name of the thing I read.
Oh.
It was just fucking vigilante people went in, attacked, and it wasn't just the chicken thing. Like this shit happened like probably 4 to 6 months ago, and it was several different plants that it happened to, which is things that you see now that are resulting in us paying more.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't.
Well, I'm so misinformed. Goodness. I read it
Yeah.
was avian flu that that chickens and birds get, and they had to kill a lot of excuse me, chickens, to keep it from spreading. Now that's what I've read, but evidently I'm reading the wrong sources. I'm so glad to get this information.
Because that's what they're saying now. They're saying now, well, it's because of this avian flu. But 4 months ago, this shit already happened. And now the repercussions are becoming more public.
I see. Gosh.
Wow.
And
well, what is one to do, Ink? What are we going to do about all this?
Probably nothing. Honestly, probably nothing.
You don't think there's anything can be done for our society today? Or we just might as well give it up?
Done. I don't think. I mean, there probably is a faction of Americans that have the fortitude to do it, but I mean, how much of the American military is going to side with us versus them? Because honestly, in the Constitution, if you feel constitutionally, if the American people as a whole generally feel that the leader is not doing a good job, we have the right to oust him.
Oh, so
that is a constitutional right.
Biden's behind this. Is that what you're saying?
And if we show you to Biden tomorrow, how much you want to bet we'd be fucking fought with weaponry against military fucking arms?
So you're saying Biden is behind this?
The FBI has already admitted that they are divided between FBI that are loyal to Biden and FBI that are loyal to being like the FBI has been since like 60 fucking years ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's half of the FBI that have already come out as whistleblowers saying that the other half are loyal to one political side.
Is that right?
Why do you think you have parents being called domestic terrorists because they don't want their kids in fucking transgender bullshit?
Oh, okay. So you like DeSantis as well, who's banning books in the schools now?
It's not even.
And
no,
so what?
I know DeSantis is doing it.
Pass the don't.
No, hold on.
Not woke.
Hold on.
Bill.
Hold on.
No, I'm asking you a question. Banning books in the schools and passing a no woke bill where you can't teach American history, especially about ethnic groups or minorities. Shutting down places that have drag shows, pulling their liquor licenses. That DeSantis.
Okay. Can I respond now?
Yeah, but yes, because I was asking you a question. I hope you do respond.
Okay, now the drag show thing, yeah. If he's doing that, cool. I agree with what the fuck he's doing because I've been seeing what they've been doing with the drag show. Yeah, family-friendly drag show where you got fucking 6-year-olds putting money in tree strings and shit? No. Fuck you. That ain't family-friendly drag.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Hey, last time I said you can look
sweetheart.
Hold on. Let me respond. Last time I
Don't yell at me and I'll let you respond. Because we're just going to end up yelling because I get loud too. So let's just chill a minute. Now, respond.
Third time coming up here. Last time I said you can look it up on YouTube. Did I not bring receipts?
Yes, I didn't say anything about YouTube. We were talking about drag shows and licensing.
Last time I said on YouTube, did I not receipts? And I came with what I said, right?
I don't know.
So
I've not seen it. I don't know if it's True. I have to see it first. I haven't been able to review it.
Two people on this stream saw it, and they know it's real. So if I
I
came with
don't
what
know.
I
They're
said
not
then,
here. I can't ask them. But
they
when they
are
return,
here. It's being quiet.
no, they're not even at their places, darling. But I will. Hey, are you there, Tom? Mark?
Yep. Sorry.
Mark, did you view the stream he sent where he said he brought receipts about Kalinsky?
Receipts.
He said he brought proof that Kalinsky played piano with his dick.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
You
It's a
did
comedy
see
act.
it? Is it real?
Yeah.
Do you think it's real?
Yeah.
It's a comedy act. It's just they didn't.
Yes.
Really
Zelensky was an entertainer. He was never a politician. He was forced into politics by the U.S. That was my whole point. See?
Okay.
He saw it. It was real. So when I'm telling you what I was telling you now, I'm not lying. It's real.
I never accused you of lying.
It's sort of real. He didn't really play the piano with his penis.
No, but you didn't believe I was saying the truth.
Well, see, now Mark said he wasn't really playing the piano with his penis.
Not at all.
Okay, this guy said that he showed receipts.
Oh my fucking God. Are we getting down to this? Are we getting down to the camera has to be on his penis? No. Like I said, he's an entertainer. It was a comedy act. He is an entertainer. It was a comedy act.
Well,
My
Trump
point
was
is
an
he was not a
entertainer.
politician.
Trump was
He was not a
he'd
politician.
never been in politics.
The United States forced him into politics because it is he
Who
did not
forced
win
Trump
in the
into politics.
vote. In his own country, he did not win in the popular vote.
Okay, can we get back to transgender clubs? I mean, not transgender, drag show clubs having their liquor license pulled down here in Florida because DeSantis doesn't like gays, transgenders, and whatever.
From what I've seen from people that have like done undercover shit and gone into clubs around here in Florida, if you want to have fucking children in there, then yeah, you don't need a liquor license.
This was not children in a club. Children are not allowed in a club.
They are when they
what they did was some transgender people went to some schools and read some fucking books.
I don't agree with that shit either. But yeah, when you're at a club and you call it a trans family friendly event, yeah, you can bring your kids there. I've seen it several times in Florida. I don't like it. It happens. It's basically a strip club, but for
they
the
weren't
daytime.
doing anything. They weren't. Oh God.
It's basically a strip club. There are some trans people there, and during the daytime, they call it a family-friendly event, and they just don't get naked, but they still do the booty shaking and all that shit.
No, they don't.
And yes,
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't, honey. I have to disagree with you. But we can agree to disagree.
Go to the search.
Looking up shit.
Go to the search bar on YouTube right now and put in something like trans family friendly event. Toddler puts money in G-string. I guarantee you're gonna fucking find a video somewhere to that happen.
I bet you I could type in show me anything on YouTube and there would be something, whether it was real or not.
I gave you a specific thing to look up, and you tell me anything on YouTube. You see the difference? I gave you a specific thing to look up because I know it's real.
I will look it up, but I can't look it up right this second, my dear.
I'm not your enemy. I'm trying to tell you the things you don't know.
Nor am I yours.
What are you snacking on, Tom?
I went and
You
brushed
what?
my teeth.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I brushed my teeth.
yes, keep those choppers.
Hey, why we
Yep.
got a moment of silence here? Nacho cheese Doritos or Cooler Ranch?
Cheese.
I don't eat them. I don't know.
You ain't never had Doritos?
I have had them, yes, but I haven't had any in probably a year or more. I've changed my
Well,
diet too.
last time you had them was
Oh,
what
good
was your
for you.
favorite? Nacho cheese or Cooler Ranch?
Mm, I like them both, actually.
Okay, you an equal. We got one equal. We got one nacho cheese. I'm a Cooler Ranch.
Ranch.
No, I can't
So we
pick.
got
I
two
like
ranch
them.
cheese and one neutral.
Yeah.
All right, it's on you, neutral. You got to pick one.
Oh, I have to pick one?
That's the only thing that's going to
Oh,
break it.
Yeah, pick one.
um,
Got two ranch, one nacho, and one neutral.
um, Ranch.
Damn right.
Yay! I won. We won. Woo-hoo.
Well, you guys,
This
I think
segment
I'm
has.
about ready to hit the hay.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty late, eh?
What time is it? Oh
Yeah, I gotta
gosh,
try and
yeah.
get 1 o'clock. Well, caller, it
Well,
was
Ink,
good
it
having
was
you
nice
on.
speaking
Mark,
with you.
you.
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming up. I
Thanks,
hope to
Tom.
see you again.
I'll jump
All
off right
right.
away.
Nice
Thank
meeting,
you very
speaking
much.
with y'all.
Well, good night,
We come
everybody.
on.
Good night, everybody.
All right, Rita.
Hope y'all.
Hank,
Night.
you take care.
I'll see y'all
Mark,
later.
right, have
Take
a
it
good
Peace
day
easy.
out.
tomorrow. Peace out. Bye, Faye, Frederick, JMO, Drifter. You guys, nighty night. Dakota, Satellite Man. It's a good one tonight. Triples, you nighty night. And I will talk to you tomorrow. See you, Chris.